The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earlshreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earlshreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com.
Yeah. Hey, the good old days.
I know, right?
The good old days.
Sound like we're all getting old or something. We're young.
I know.
You know, and a song I love to listen to when thinking about the good old days.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I let the liquor talk.
I love that we started.
What is the next line? I need to know.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You're gonna be upset at me for knowing that, probably.
I'm on ball.
Like I said,
it
it was on repeat that weekend. We went to the Strand in Galveston with my dad, and it was actually. Y'all been on the Strand?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good time. I
prefer the Strand versus the seawall.
I feel like I've kind of overlooked that spot of Galveston because we could just, bar hop, walk to each bar, which is good because you're not driving and stuff. And it was unique. It was different styled bars.
I love
it's all,
it.
Not what we're used
it's
to.
more, and like the Strand versus the seawall is more like the locals versus the tourists.
For sure.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like we go watch we go watch Kaleidoscope Project. They played 3 Doors Down.
Oh, yeah.
The Strand. And I love it over there.
Have you been to Mardi Gras down there when they do it?
I've been down there. Me and my mom went when I was in high school.
Really?
And she had a good time.
Man, that's fun. A funny story about Mardi Gras there. So I went with some buddies of mine. This was 2020. And we're just walking down the Strand. We just started. We had dinner. Had some margaritas. You start feeling good.
Yeah.
And we're walking, and there's a lot going on, so we don't know where to go first. But all of a sudden, I hear Blue October. I hear Into the Ocean. I just hear that playing.
Nice.
And we're all like, yes, and we're like, just follow the Blue October, like thinking it's at some bar playing the music. And sure enough, we follow it, and all of a sudden, the road opens up into this concert going on. And I'm thinking it's just some cover band.
It's Blue October?
Blue October.
Shut up, that's cool.
It was wild, but it just added to the story.
What a great drunk
encounter.
moment. Yes. I could just imagine being wasted and that happening. That would be so good.
And I feel like, I know, they're hard to see, too, because they're always, like, world tours across the pond and stuff. And
they're actually, this weekend, or last weekend, they were in Houston.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that, because that's, like, the only time I've seen them since then in the area.
Hey, tilt that mic up a little bit.
Yep.
You can leave it there. Just tilt it up. There you go.
A little better.
Yeah. Just want to have crystal clear.
Yes, sir.
Your beautiful, sultry voice.
Tony Grissett said, Earl, you need to get Sean Strahan on the pod.
Oh, Grissett. Yeah, Sean would be a good one, too.
Yeah, we should have.
And then he said he was there. They put on a great show. Yeah, one of our, Jim and Amanda, our friends, went.
Okay,
They went to weekend before last because they were playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this past weekend. But the weekend before that, they added that show because they sold out of all their other shows.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Wish I had that problem.
My brother Brent and Sean went and saw Incubus a while back.
We did too.
Y'all were there?
Oh, we were there.
I
barely
missed them.
I wonder if I saw them.
Did y'all enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
They loved it. I regret not going. So I got off of work that morning, and I had nothing really going on that night. And I knew they were going, and they were texting me, hey, get tickets. And I went on there. And it was already like at $150 a show, and I should have just bought it. But I was like, I don't feel like spending $150 right now, y'all.
Kind of expensive, yeah.
Which, looking back though, it's like $150 to Incubus, and then the experience
Brandon.
they had.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah. And that venue was pretty cool. It was that new one.
713.
Y'all
have you been there?
That's our favorite venue.
Is
Can you
it
turn
really?
me up a little? I can't hear me.
Yeah, I can turn you up,
Just
baby.
mine.
Yeah, I wanted to. There was a concert there a while back I wanted to go to as well. Zach Bryan. I say a while back. That's probably a year ago.
Yeah.
He was there, and I think it was actually when it just opened up.
Did we go to that?
No.
No?
Yeah, that's Cassidy's favorite person. So.
Yeah, I am a fan of him. I'll say for the newer stuff.
Zach Bryan?
Zach Bryan, yeah, he's good, but you'd like his lyrics too.
He sings that orange song that Mason sings.
Oh, yeah, he's on Yellowstone. Not a fan.
Oh no, not that's I think you're thinking of Ryan Bingham
No, Ryan Bingham was too.
on Yellowstone. Or no, Zach Bryan. His music was. Yeah,
His music was.
I was thinking actor.
Yeah, I don't like him at all.
I got you.
Cannot. Especially his song they did on Yellowstone. I feel like they screwed him.
Oh yeah, they chose one of his
horrible.
Yeah, I think that one was the good I'll do.
I think that into that what's the name of the song? Everybody likes it now. In the Orange.
Something in the Orange.
Something in the Orange.
Yeah.
It
Gets overplayed.
His best song, but I don't know. I mean,
You're really loud in my ears right now, actually.
Mediocre to me.
I got you.
I talk at a close. I should talk here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you turned yourself up and got closer.
I was surprised you like some Jason Aldean though. That's a.
I love Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean's my guilty pleasure.
My kind of party, dude. Hell yeah.
And I don't even like.
Big Green Tractor.
Yeah, I'm not even a big country music fan. Like besides like older country up into the '90s.
Yeah.
But I love me some Jason Aldean.
That's funny. It's funny y'all share that together.
Yeah.
I know.
I've seen him more than 5 times. I probably shouldn't admit that.
Really?
Every time he comes to town, I go see him. I saw him every year at the rodeo. Saw him at Ford Park.
Yeah.
Saw him at the Cynthia Woods Pavilion.
Would you say that's your kind of party?
My kind of party.
Yeah, I was telling Dalton the truth by him is definitely that's my favorite.
Oh
song,
yeah,
The Truth.
that whole album is my favorite.
Yes.
This I Gotta See, The Truth.
Why is a good one.
Yeah, why? Oh God, yeah, that
Get you
whole
in your
album.
feels.
Yes.
I don't like the sad ones.
Yeah.
I just like the upbeat
good.
one. I don't like it.
That
Don't
whole
like being
album's
sad,
good
man.
though.
I don't do any sad country. There
That's
you go.
good. I need to follow that because.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I think that's why I don't like country because it just makes you sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any
hard to
sad
find
country.
There's some happy ones in there, but it's hard to find.
yeah, Chattahoochee, Alan
Oh, there
Jackson.
we go.
Yeah, there you go. So he wrote the blueprint.
Yeah.
Talk about Float on the River.
But he also wrote "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning."
You can write sad songs. Dude, absolutely. I'm just saying. I don't like them, and I only want to
It's
hear
hard
that.
to party to a sad song too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it comes on at that point of the night, it's later than night.
Yeah, you're only
just
screwing
sitting there.
yourself out of fans.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Like, it's after midnight, everybody's drunk, having a good time. Let's play.
Here's the sad stuff coming out.
What's that song we just talked about? The Orange song.
Yeah, something in the orange.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
that's the one.
let me go slip my wrist real
what
quick.
the-
Yeah.
Dude,
No, I
want to
hear "Shots" by what's that band?
LMFAO.
LMFAO.
Yep. No. Yeah, I want to hear Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. Dude, why did that song get so popular, bro?
I-
The K-pop stuff. I guess that shows
psyop.
how populated. I'm
Yeah.
not assuming that it's from China or whatever, but just populated as hell over there. So when that stuff pops off, it
It goes.
goes like.
Dude, you are a smart motherfucker, dude. That is exactly why.
It's crazy.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, well, it's crazy how popular it is over there too.
That's
but-
why movie stars suck their dick so much.
Ugh.
I mean,
Cause like, yeah, they got 1 billion people, bro. That's why you see John Cena up there speaking Mandarin.
Stop.
but that's no reason why that shit probably came from over there. It's just too damn populated, you know.
Absolutely,
Not
yeah,
to
no
not
doubt.
to get into that, but
But
No, that shit definitely came from there. Yeah.
I want to go see Baby Metal. Have you ever heard of Baby Metal?
I have not. I
So-
love learning new stuff. So introduce me.
Okay, so one of my friends she sends me new music all the time that she likes. And she sent me Baby Metal.
Mhm.
And it's like these 3 young Asian girls, or like Chinese girls. I don't want to Oriental because I don't know what their race
for
is.
sure.
And they're like if NSYNC was a girl, like Spice
Yes,
Girls,
Yes.
but they sing metal music. They have fire behind them
Actually, I
and
think
stuff.
I know who you're talking
You've
about.
seen them, bro.
I got a buddy at work that he knows everything about anything.
Yeah.
The most random stuff, and I think he showed me a music video by them.
Yeah, and
it was a wild music video.
Yeah, because it's probably the same one she sent me, but I watched it and I was showing Dalton, and he was like, I know this song. Anyways, they're coming to like 713 or
Oh, really?
Toyota Center or Bayou Music Center or
Yeah,
something.
one of those.
And I was like, I want to go see Baby Metal.
Hey, go for it.
The only Asian song I like is If You See Me and You Need Me, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious.
Drift.
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
I know
Tokyo,
exactly what you're
yeah. If it ain't Tokyo Drift theme song, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Or like Gasolina. I think that one's on there too, but I think it's Latin.
That's Mexican,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mexican.
That's Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
Daddy Yankee. Which, by the way, so speaking of like us listening to all different kind of music, I overplay a lot of music too. That's my problem. I wish I would stop doing that. Like if I find a song, I'm like, this whole week it's on repeat.
It's on repeat, yeah.
And
Dude,
for
I do the
some
same
reason,
thing.
Right now, Grupo Frontera. I think that's who they are. No
Yeah.
se va. So the funny part was
Yeah.
I was listening to it all week and like in a good mood, and I'm in a good mood, and I'm like, man, I need to look at these lyrics. I'm singing this song, don't know what the hell they're saying. and it's like a really sad song.
Aw, and it doesn't sound like it,
It
though.
doesn't sound like it at all, but the lyrics are great. I will say, like, how we were talking about lyrics earlier, how that's what I want to hear is the good lyrics and dive into what they're actually saying.
Yeah, I want to hear some real shit.
Yeah.
I like No
Yes.
Se Va, though. That's a good song.
No se va.
Man, I need to find the lyrics.
I do
I
the
wish I knew
same
off the top of my
thing.
head.
Hey, can I have one of those beers? man?
Hey, Miller Lite. I was very happy to hear that that's your beer.
The only beer. It ain't Bud Light.
Yes, sir.
Sponsors.
Hey, what did I say on Sunday? I said, can anybody give me a Bud Light? And everybody went, boo.
So it's funny because like I've always gotten like a hard time about drinking Miller Lite because it's not surprisingly it's not as favored by like I guess the younger crowd. I'll say.
Hell
You know what I
no,
mean?
they
Like
don't.
my dad, he drinks it. My dad's buddies, they all drink it. And now that this whole Bud Light thing's going on, we're getting all these new fans. I'm like, yeah.
Welcome to the
Join the club.
Yeah.
dude.
We
Whole
had
time.
my mom's 50th birthday last weekend, and it was when that stuff just started happening. And I remember at one point in the night, I looked around, and we had a good amount of people there, and I'm like, "There's not one Bud Light in the room." It's like they really like
$7 billion.
something like that, man.
Yeah.
I've heard that they've lost some revenue. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that lady, the lady who's the president of marketing that came up with that campaign to get that transgender whatever on, I don't mean they, them, I don't know what the fuck's the pronouns
exactly.
are, but get them to represent them.
Yeah.
She was on LinkedIn. She had like a non-binary picture as a profile picture and her pronouns and she had like rainbows all over it. Now you go to it and she took her picture down and she made her account private.
And it's crazy, man, because it's like I don't know why these companies keep doing it because each time it happens they lose revenue just to try to put some kind of movement out there. And it's, my thing is like
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
exactly.
I know the exact. I feel like I know the exact reason why and
What's
exactly what happens when that happens to these companies, dude. Because I can see, because the CEO,
Excuse me.
he just wants to make the money.
Yeah.
So he's thinking, if there's 3 million transgender people in America and they don't drink Bud Light, how can we get 3 million more people?
That's true.
So then this VP of marketing lady, who is the woke, like crazy pink-haired freak, whatever, you know, that wants this, she's like, she sells it to the CEO. Well, I can get you the entire equality community, and that'll be that. And the CEO doesn't care. He just okay, cool. I'm gonna get 3 more, but then now, but the CEOs are gonna start realizing now, like, I don't know, everything. It's just everything's gonna be just boring. Every product ad from now on is just gonna be the product and a white screen, and they're gonna go, please buy our product.
Yep, exactly.
Although I like the Budweiser Clydesdales.
I do.
They're gonna take it. They're gonna
that's
put.
a thing too. It's like
They're transgender now.
I know.
I know,
That's why,
right?
like, why not?
Unfortunately.
Why you gotta do something different? That's always worked for them.
sure.
Like, just keep doing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
My
It's
thing is
just
also, like I try to not get too far into it, but my thing is when, and even with the pandemic thing with the whole masks and stuff, it's like I don't care if you wear a mask around me. If I was in the room right now and had a mask on, whoever's here, it wouldn't bother me. When they start enforcing the stuff, it's like
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. So why can't I do what I want to do?
Exactly, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But for some reason, it gets nowadays with the world times are changing, it gets looked at differently.
Yeah.
no, they're not changing. They're changing back. I navigated that mess very well. I think I wore a mask 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, in total.
The only time I did was
I didn't go to work physically. I worked. I just didn't physically work, and I only played. And the only time I went out were my concerts. And you're going to one of my concerts.
Yeah.
A mask was the least
Yes.
COVID. You were not worried about COVID, so.
Dude, what a wild time! Like I went to a concert.
So dumb.
At White Oak Music Hall during that. Went and saw Co actually and Reed South Hall, and that was when they were doing like I don't know if I remember seeing it, but the platforms. Like you bought platforms that were 6 feet apart. Which funny thing is, they ended up being kind of cool, but just for that night, because like you had your own little section almost.
Did you get a waiter?
Yeah, you had a waiter that was going back and forth. So I was like,
hey, that's
I hate
nice.
that we're doing this whole 6 foot thing, but this is kind of neat.
I would do that at any show but a metal show, no doubt.
Oh yeah, you got to have your mosh pit.
Yeah.
For sure.
If
That's
I'm at like a
crazy.
if I'm at a Christopher Cross concert, I want that.
Yeah, for sure.
Even country shows, especially the sad shit that's popular now.
Yeah.
Hood of my baby.
Yep.
I'm so sad.
For real.
I wonder if tonight at Tyler Childers, if they have seats on at 713, or if they have it
Oh,
open.
Is he playing there?
Yeah.
No, she's
Megan
Let's go see
Mason
Tyler
is
and
there.
Let's go see.
Dang, I know. Let's do it.
They're
When time do they
expensive.
start? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck no. I ain't,
Yeah, he's
never
gonna-
mind.
Yeah,
He
because Megan
was
wanted
just
to
in
go.
Georgetown with old Zach Bryan. There was actually the lineup was pretty solid because I know you're a fan of '90s country. It was basically a bunch of '90s country, and then Zach Bryan headlining, and then Tyler Childers headlining the next
I think
night.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to that.
Garth
but-
Brooks there?
Not Garth, old G. Dude, are
I don't
y'all
wanna go.
are y'all Tom Segura fans?
Yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
I love
It's my
and
favorite thing.
Shout out my brother Brent, 'cause he's the one that kind of got me into all the stand up and podcasting. And but Tom Segura, they have like a beef with Garth Brooks because
Yeah,
Garth
we're-
Brooks is
we're-
actually an awkward guy.
Yeah,
man.
where are the bodies cars?
Yeah.
Dude, he's more than an awkward.
Dude,
he's
like,
a freak.
I never noticed it until Tom Segura started posting all that, and I went to his page like when he's like
Did you-
advertising his concert. He's like got the camera awkwardly in his face. And he's got that
Always.
like that weird smirk and
Hey, don't forget to support Ukraine.
yeah, that dude just
Support Ukraine.
When I made the Clydesdale comment, Neil said they're now unicorns in drag.
damn.
They are.
The next Super Bowl commercial. I think he's right. We're gonna see a Clydesdale just.
Just
With like a rainbow mane,
Yeah.
like glitter.
yeah, and yeah.
But you made a good point, Cindy, because the Clydesdales they're badass horses.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've,
I love those commercials too. And
Mhm.
like, I don't know. they're just
unfortunately, I guess they're like Dalton said, they're transgender now. So
awesome.
Yeah, fuck them. They're all losers. Go to, it's just
Miller Lite, baby.
yeah. I'm literally trying to beat out Walmart. Your one stop. I want to be Earlshreds. Imagine groceries.
Hey, yeah, Walmart actually is a good like you see like Logan Paul with the Prime stuff. Like they're getting into Walmart now because I guess Walmart's like your main.
That's where the money's at, bruh.
It's your main, and I feel like they stay out of all that. They're just kind of Walmart's in their own lane.
Walmart. Oh, absolutely.
Selling our
Walmart.
shit, which
They
is
just
the
just
smart thing to do.
they just keep doing what they're doing. Like
Oh,
they're steady. So
Absolutely. They have dude. People they're shutting down Walmarts in Chicago and stuff, and people are mad.
Really in Chicago. Really, I didn't know that.
Why are they shutting them down?
Because of violence and looting.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like they lose so much money. They've been losing so much money to theft.
I believe that.
Yeah,
So they-
Chicago. So.
Yeah, I was about to say you're in Chicago, so
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. But people are like, well, that's the lower income's only source of food, which it is.
What about the 7-Eleven?
So it gives them the right to
No,
loot, huh?
but that's what
Yeah.
Walmart because they're trying to cancel Walmart
Mm-hmm.
because saying Walmart's racist because I'm not. It just so happens that the ones they're closing are in the hood,
Yep. Yep.
but Walmart's like we make money.
Yeah, like I was saying, it seems like Walmart. I never really thought about this till we started talking about it. They kind of stay in their lane. It's
Yeah.
just
They
Those
do.
are the
they're
best
doing it
companies.
right.
Yeah.
The best companies do that. Yeah, it's like
For
Warren
sure.
Buffett. That his rich
Yeah.
old weird ass. He stays in his.
He does, man. And
But-
actually, it's like I had a conversation. Speaking of staying in your lane, we were at work one night. I was talking with some buddies, just having conversation, talking about like how certain actors, the really good ones, are the ones that like Christian Bale. Like you never hear about anything he does, but he
Yeah.
just puts out like badass movies.
And he's a great actor. Yeah.
Yeah, like just staying in your lane.
He's my favorite Batman.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he really?
yeah.
Did y'all see the Robert Pattinson one? The most
No,
recent one?
I could not.
You couldn't?
I can't watch Edward be Batman.
Honestly, I feel bad for those kind of like Harry Potter, like,
Like,
Daniel
they're
Radcliffe.
so,
they're
like-
stuck as
yeah.
like you
Like
said,
you'll
they're
always
stuck
be
with
Harry
Edward.
Potter.
You're always gonna
Woe
be
is
Harry.
me. What?
How was it? I haven't seen
It
it.
was good, I'll say.
Okay.
The movie was good.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to say who directed it. I don't know.
M. Night
Can't think right
Shyamalan.
now. Yeah. Oh,
He's
that
my
guy.
favorite.
Is he really?
yeah, he makes fun of me for
I will
it.
say he's got some good ones, but how about was it The Happening with Mark Wahlberg?
Yes, that's one of my favorite movies,
But-
and I get so much hate for it.
So I hear that he purposely made that movie like how it is, because I could be wrong, because he's got obviously like The Village, great movie.
Yeah,
Signs.
he directed it.
Yeah,
of course.
Signs,
Yeah.
like the blockbuster ones, and then he busts out with The
Happening.
Happening.
You heard an artist put out a shitty song. Same
Oh,
shit.
yeah. We
same.
talked about that earlier. You put out
Yeah.
enough stuff, eventually one of them.
Yeah, you put out a dud. Yeah, fuck it. You know.
That's true.
that was just like one of my favorite movies growing up, and people
The
would be
Happening?
like, "That's such a terrible movie." I'm like,
Horrible.
I can't hate
I
on
love
that.
it.
Yeah, I can't hate on that.
I like it when the dude gets
I watched
mowed.
it too many times.
yeah, and it's like the zero turn. It's just like,
That's the scene that just came to mind. When
Me
you said
too.
That. Like,
Yeah.
because the wind hits and they're like, and he
And they
just
just
lays
turn.
down in front of them.
Hell yeah.
that's literally like every time I think of The Happening, I think of that.
Trees.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know she says calculus.
Yeah, it's got what's her name from New Girl in it. I forgot about.
Oh,
her.
Zooey
It's
Deschanel.
yeah,
Such
I
a
like her
dumb
actually.
movie.
I like her too.
Oh gosh.
Are y'all New Girl fans?
I love New
Hell
Girl.
no.
Don't I keep messing up. I gotta find
Hell
something.
no.
Which we have a lot in
You
common.
don't like
so.
Zooey Deschanel?
I hate television. I hate movies.
Shut up.
I can't.
Music is a superior art form.
I agree.
Except for Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Hanks and King of the Hill.
King of the Hill's a good one.
We watch it every night.
Oh yeah, King of the Hill and South Park. That's the only TV
That's
I
a
watch.
good like background, like just kind of about to fall asleep, like you're saying.
That's
passing time and
that's.
We
fall
watch
asleep.
it every night, and we're like, I think there's like 13 seasons. I don't know how many, but we watched all 13 seasons, and now we're rewatching it. We're on like season 4. Like we literally finished the last episode and went straight back to the pilot.
Yep.
I went to the Chick-fil-A the other day, and I was waiting for my food, and the dude said, "What's your favorite movie?" And I was like,
He just randomly asked you that?
"Yeah, we were just sitting there waiting,"
Chick-fil-A?
and I was like, and I told him The Fox and the Hound.
Fox
So
and the Hound.
sad.
Really?
Yeah, and they all the girls and then him were like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
Mm-hmm.
And then this like 40-year-old lady who's working there walks up with my food and she's like, "My favorite movie is Tenacious D."
So
And I was like, "I'm just
I can get
kidding.
down with that.
My favorite movie is Tenacious D." I'm sorry, I didn't think of that.
I was at Chick-fil-A. I was trying to be rated
It was just
PG.
like a
Yeah.
40-year-old woman. Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
How about a great Chick-fil-A encounter?
yeah, that's
You had a whole ass conversation with all the employees in the track.
yeah, I
That's
was
the
like, "Thank you.
best.
That's a good movie." I forgot. I was like, School of Rock's number 2.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Jack Black. I
I
love him.
love Jack Black.
Dude,
He's another one that kind of stayed in his lane. Like he just
Yeah.
you don't see him out there like endorsing stupid shit. He's just kind of like
Well, he stays in the righteous lane of rock and roll.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You can never
That's
go.
true.
You can never go wrong on the righteous path of rock and roll.
yes sir. Dude, they actually put Tenacious D put out some like in high school we jammed that shit. Dude.
Dude, I
we
still
jam
do.
it,
I
like,
play
every
it.
weekend.
Oh really?
I love that.
Actually, yeah, I think I have been one of your sets where
Yeah.
you played it, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, they play it. They
Yeah.
played it at Backyard one time. Him and
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill you with my hot steamy gel.
Oh my gosh.
Wanna make you
Hey, don't
mine.
been seeing him like on the red carpet and stuff. By chance, he's
so
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Jack-
I just want to be
Jack?
friends with
Yeah.
him.
I know, right?
Like
Oh, he could be. Yeah, he could definitely be.
he's like your cool gay aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, not Jack.
Dalton's my favorite insult. My favorite TikTok insult of Dalton's is that he looks like a lesbian Jack Black.
Oh.
You're like a pretty Jack Black.
Compliment.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I,
a good compliment.
I replied. I said, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful."
Yeah.
I love Jack Black.
best.
Dude, every comment I get where some dude goes, "Are you wearing makeup?" I always just say yes.
Yeah.
You do like wear your like eyeliner.
I know. I've been people picked on me that all the time.
Hey,
I
I
wish
love
I
your
looked
style, dog.
Yeah, thank you.
Got you.
That's all I care about. Your opinion.
Everything about you just matches. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I try to match.
No surprises here.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
Dolce
It's because
Gabbana.
every day is a surprise, so you know
And that's
get
the
used
thing
to it.
too. Is like it's hard to carry like a I don't know a style nowadays, and you've got
hard,
yours, man. That's
so
good.
hard,
That's good.
so hard, and people need to start doing it. It's sad.
Yeah, because it separates you from others.
Oh my God, I can't go to country shows anymore just because it looks like clones from Yellowstone.
Yes, yeah.
And I just want to die.
I know.
dude.
And I
I'm
hate
like,
that. Yeah, I hate that Yellowstone did that. Which I'm a fan of the show, but like I saw
Yeah.
some like newer spinoff Yellowstones coming out. Like it was Hallmark style too. I'm like, man, they're just ruining it for us.
Everything.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey is like
Yeah.
directing or producing or directing.
I think one of those. I know he's going on like so. The creator of Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, he puts off all these different,
Yeah.
like all in the same theme, like Yellowstone, 1883, and Matthew McConaughey is going to be on the next one. But
Hey, what do you think about Yellowstone 2033?
Okay, no,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's what they were talking on the radio this morning. They said the
I'm
one with Matthew
sure-
McConaughey is gonna be set in the future.
oh really?
Dude, what do they have? Spaceships.
I think they were lying.
Space horses.
I think because there was 1883. And I hate that I know all this stuff, but well, because I watch.
No,
it, I
they're
guess.
good.
Me and
Some
old
of them
grandma
are-
watch it. Like I was
Some
saying.
of them
Yeah.
are good, yeah.
And then there's the one we just watched was 1923. So they're kind of following a timeline. I think they're gonna get into the 60s, which is it sounds crazy, but it's working. I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's well written.
I like Yellowstone too. I don't.
I haven't watched the previous
I
ones.
don't like people copying them.
Yeah. The thing is with old Taylor Sheridan, like he's actually one that's staying in his lane. He has a specific agenda, I guess, and he bought the 4-6s ranch. Like he's
I was about to say he owns 4-6s and he's in the show.
yeah, he is in the show, and he
Yeah.
brings on. I know we mentioned Zach Bryan, but he Shane Smith and the Saints.
Yeah.
He likes to bring on that kind of music and kind of get those guys out there on the show.
That Lainey girl like
Shane-
blew
Lainey
up.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane Smith and the
I'm a fan of
Tanks.
her.
Are you a fan
You're a
of
fan of
her?
her
or
ass. That booty.
She does have a big booty.
Toting a wagon,
Yeah.
as we say.
Yes. And she gets
Yeah, I
it
made a
up there.
video that said she sucks. The only people
Yeah, I
only
mean, I
like
listen to
her.
her music, but
Yeah,
She's
nobody
beautiful,
does.
though. Yeah.
she is. She's beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
But she ain't
We're
got a
just some
dump
good-
truck like that.
I don't, dude. I need to do squats.
Yeah, I tell
hey,
you all the
said
time.
your legs are sore, so you
I'll
got a
do
good workout
squats.
in
If
you.
it sells tickets to shows, I'll do squats.
There you go.
I've been trying to get him to squat for 2 years, and he won't do it.
Just
Hell
don't.
yeah.
It's not. It's
He
not
said-
the rock star way.
He said I only
No.
do curls.
Yeah, rock stars don't have big butts, do they?
None.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta.
Yeah, because you
Gotta
wear
hold on
skinny
to it.
jeans that are halfway down your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like most,
Because
Nothing wrong
it's
with that.
bad bitches only. Yeah.
whatever.
I love it.
No, that's me.
Yeah, like right now I see. I've
BBL.
been looking at your ass this whole time.
Really?
It's
I have
out.
BBLs. Do you think I have BBLs?
What's BBL?
Brazilian butt lift?
Yeah.
Ah,
No, you don't.
Do I look like a candidate?
No,
so. Hey, Dalton, you can be whatever you want to be, man.
that's right.
Yes. Yes. Does that mean I can go in the girls' restroom now?
That's
Don't get me started.
Yeah, that stuff pisses me off too. It's
Me
like,
too.
And having a little
What? They won't
sister
let you
now,
in the
too.
girls'
Oh,
That's what makes you
Yeah, that's
mad?
why I'm upset. Yeah, having a little sister now too. It puts like I say now she's about to be 16 years old.
I have a
but-
daughter. I have
Yeah,
a
exactly.
yeah,
It's
9-year-old
like,
daughter, dude.
You want some a dude that's claiming as a female? to be in the
Absolutely
bathroom
not.
there? No.
Absolutely
yeah, because he
not.
could be like a 45-year-old just
Yeah.
whacked out male.
Exactly.
I've told my child, and I'll get more explicit as she gets older.
Yeah, for sure.
Scream and call 911 and kick
Yeah.
him in the dick. I don't care. Do
That's
not
not
let
bad.
men in the restroom
Yes.
with you.
How old is she now? Your daughter?
9.
9.
Whoa.
And if
She's getting old,
if-
man. It's
Yeah.
growing up on you.
oh yeah, I know it's weird.
She's gonna be. Well, she probably already is your homie, but like when she gets older, you're just.
She's cool.
Yeah, I'm learning that with my little sister, just having like conversation. Then she's getting older. I'm like, goodness, like
Yeah, we chop it up. She's a little goof.
chopping
she's,
it up with-
she's goofy like me.
Oh, yeah,
she
I'd
is
imagine.
a goofball.
Is she?
Yeah, I love
That's
talking
cool.
to her. She's
That's
the
cool.
best. We have the same birthday, so we always like pick on
Whoa.
Dalton. Like, hey, don't forget about us. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, we made it easy for you. Like,
There you go. Yeah, for real. I mean, that's cool.
no,
oh,
she's
it's
cool.
nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we pick like we gang up on him.
Mm-hmm.
She's my
It's
buddy.
a cruel world, you know.
Very much so.
They
well,
took
logic goes out the window, man. That's it, to what we're talking about. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what?
and like with all
With
the
the
shit going on,
bathroom and-
transgender stuff in the bathroom, like I
A
don't
bunch of
know.
weirdos.
And I'm like, I don't care. Like, do what you do. Like you said earlier,
Exactly.
do what makes you happy. Like if that's what you want to do, I don't
Mhm.
care.
Yes,
But don't make me do that.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn. Just don't get near my child.
yes,
I
sir.
don't care.
And I grew up like, I saw something the other day. It was a girl, like just something on Facebook. She posted like, I grew up wearing all my brother's clothes, and I've dressed like a boy, and I acted like a boy. I was a Tom, and I was the same way. I
Yeah.
wore all of my older brother's clothes. I
Yeah.
played basketball, like and it's still to this day, like I'm not very girly.
No, yeah.
And but if my parents would have like pushed that, and I know kids that I taught when I worked at the middle school,
Oh, wow.
like who are identifying as men
Mhm.
before they turned 18, their parents signed off on them
I
taking
know.
hormones.
That's- yeah,
Like if what about now? Like now that we're
Mhm.
almost all 30 and stuff, like looking back, like I would have never wanted. Like at the time, I was like, man, I wish I was a boy. They have it so
Yeah.
easy, like so nice. And
Mhm.
now I'm like, if my parents would have done that, like I don't know. Like,
yeah.
your
It's
hormones
crazy.
are so screwed up at that age, anyways. Like,
Yeah, like middle school, for example, is like the most awkward time in your life. So
It
imagine
is.
making that kind of decision. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's
your
crazy.
brain is not even functioning correctly.
Yeah.
Bunch of weirdos.
Yep.
But I saw that the other day on Facebook. It was like, I grew up and I'm still a woman and I'm proud to be a woman.
Yeah.
But I still am like a tomboy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I want to be a boy.
Exactly.
Like, do I wish I could walk outside and pee? Yeah, sometimes. But like,
That is a luxury, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I can. I can do
We
it.
can make it happen, but
Yeah.
I think it's softness.
yes. Yeah.
Attention.
I think we need a good
That
enemy.
too.
We need a good war or something. You know what I mean? Who do you want to fight?
I mean,
Can't fight the Mexicans. We love them.
yeah.
Tony
I'd
said
fight the
Cason's a
Canadians.
cool
I think
cat.
we should.
Canadians, I love that.
I think we should. It should be a 10-year plan to take over Canada.
Yeah, because they've turned soft big time. And honestly, it's like
Absolutely.
the pandemic has just showed, like, displayed of who's
Yeah.
who's what.
And there's nothing more violent than white on white violence. You know what I'm saying?
That's so true, though.
White on white.
That's when it gets wild, it gets trashy.
Absolutely, dude. You know, every time, how many wars, you know, all throughout history where a bunch of white people go fight some, like, native people.
Yeah.
And it's just a little shit show, you know, it's not. And then when white people.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? White people start fighting. That's why everybody cares about Europe.
Yeah.
Because they know especially European whites, they love to fight each other. A bunch of idiots.
I love my Europeans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, you know? Like, and I would have a very difficult time invading Mexico.
Yeah.
Because I love Mexico.
I love Mexico too.
Yeah.
But I
really
feel
do.
like I could be on board taking Canada.
Yeah.
Especially if we won, we all got like an acre.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, I'm like, hey, you know.
Only thing Canada's got is this. I heard it's beautiful, which I've never been.
Yeah.
But
The people, I just want the land.
Mm-hmm.
I heard this. Talked to Jonathan this morning, a guy I work with.
Catch this thing.
I know, stupid boy.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm
There's
trashy.
a guy I work with. He's out of Canada, and this morning on one of our team's calls, we were like, "Hey, Jonathan, how's the weather up there?" And he was like, "Oh, it snowed this morning." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "It's 85 with like
Exactly.
50% humidity. It feels great."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take the jet ski out.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. Like right now, like Northeast, they're still getting snow too.
That's why they suck.
Yeah, fuck the Northeast, bro. For real.
Yeah, fuck them. Dude, fuck everybody except, let's see, who do we claim? Who's our states we claim?
Texas, Florida.
Florida, those two,
I think that
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Oh yeah.
Probably like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, West Virginia.
Yeah, for just the Gulf Coast.
What's the furthest north we can go? You think? Like North Carolina, South Carolina?
No,
That's too far.
No, I love North Carolina. That's where my family's from.
fuck North.
Yeah.
No,
It's
that's where those dumb
beautiful.
fucks with squatty trucks come from.
That is the most beautiful
Bruh.
state.
Yeah, North Carolina is beautiful.
No, that racist we met in the Uber was from North Carolina.
Oh no shit. Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
hear
it was-
this story.
We were going to see Hawthorne Heights, right? We went to the Rodeo Goat and ate.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
ordered. There was 5 of us, so we ordered an Uber to go back to House of Blues because we like parked over there and we just
Yeah.
Ubered in because that was when the Final Four was going on. There was like an
Probably a
Astros
mess.
game. Yeah. Anyways, we're like in this like really long, really big Suburban, and it's this big black guy is like the driver, and he's cool. What was his name?
DeAndre.
No, it was something like super white.
Oh, okay.
I can look it up on my Uber app.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Fred.
we're about to
Fred.
leave,
Jeff.
and it's like
This drunk guy came up and was like,
he opened the door. He's like, "I'll give you $100 if you take me to Four Seasons."
Wow.
And he was like, "No, man, I got another ride." He's like, "I'll give you $200 cash." And he was like, "Where's the Four Seasons?" And I was like, "Actually, it's right across from House of Blues." And he
There
was
you
like,
go.
"All right, get in, but you're gonna wait. I'm dropping them off 1st He's like, "All right, cool." And this dude is drunk,
Was he?
like as all get out, and he calls his girlfriend, like cusses her out, and he's like, "Shh, be quiet." And then
it was so gay.
he's like
Yeah.
talking to this guy, and he like turns his radio up because we were talking about his music. We're like, "Hey, we like your
He
music."
said the
And
N word.
he turned it up, and he was like, "My man," but he like hard-R'd it, and so we were like, "Hey, whoa!" I was like, "That's
Yeah.
another $100 right there." And the guy's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, man, don't touch my shit and don't talk like that." And he's cool. The
No, he
driver's-
said, I want to hear some N-word music. And then the dude, me and the driver were like, hey, bro, shut the fuck up. And then the driver said, you know what? Let me see your money right now.
Yeah.
And he got his money right
And
then.
then
His
just-
name was Jethro. That was the black guy's name.
Oh, really?
Jethro, yeah.
Bro.
I just remembered that.
Hell of
And
a name.
so like the
But I
guy's
felt bad for him.
joking, and then that guy kept going at it because it was funny at first.
Yeah.
And then when he said that, he said it like 4 times. Finally, I was like, "Hey, bro, you need to stop." And the guy was
It's not-
like,
at that point, it's not cool.
He was from North
Yeah.
Carolina.
he said, "You need to
Okay.
stop."
I take that back then, no.
Yeah. He said, "You need to stop right now." And then he goes, "My bad, man. You know I don't mean that, blah, blah, blah." And we were getting out, and the black guy goes, "I'm about to take care of this guy."
Oh, shit.
I was like, "Oh,
Did y'all see anything else after that? Or
No.
Yeah, when I got, I said,
So who knows what happened, man?
yeah." He
I
paid
hope
him. He made him pay. He paid him $300 cash right there.
I hope he beat his ass
Yeah,
and took his
sure.
money back. Fuck him, doofus motherfucker.
Yeah.
I told him when I got
take
out,
back
I
North
said,
Carolina.
go back to fucking North Carolina, you fucking idiot. And I got out of the car.
Yeah, that's Uber encounters are pretty like that's the overlooked kind of thing. Uber experiences, I feel like we've all had some pretty interesting ones.
Yeah, don't throw up in an Uber. It's
I've never
Yes.
had it.
it's
Oh,
$150.
yeah, I've had to pay that one
Me too.
before.
I've never
I
had
did
it.
too.
Not for myself, but
Every
being
Uber
nice.
experience I've ever had has been pretty good. I'm always pretty nice.
I know Uber. It's a good. Yeah, Uber's the way to go for sure.
Yeah.
It's just funny getting one around here. So like,
Yeah.
I live in Huffman, of course, and this is probably 2 years ago. Me and my buddy Zach were going to House of Blues coincidentally, and we were calling Uber. One thing, it's kind of a gamble because you can probably get down there, but getting back, those guys see where they're going to take you, and it's like,
damn.
they're in Houston, they see Huffman, like, oh shit, I ain't.
Yeah, that's
there.
what's
That's way too
tough.
far.
But luckily, both times it was a good experience. What I was getting at was it's a hard. I think it's hard to do to get the same Uber twice. And this happened for me and Zach. Like, 'cause we went out the weekend before, went to the concert. I think we saw Parker McCollum, and but
Why are you always crying?
Shut up.
and then the next week we went out downtown again and we Ubered. It was the same guy, and it was just like, oh shit, what's up, man? Like we already had the whole awkward Uber talk in the first one, so we already knew this guy's life story. So we just
How's
You
your
just
kids?
slamming
yeah,
doors.
how's your kid? Hey, he worked at like some jail. I'm like, what's up with the jail, man? Anything new? Because they see a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some stories too. You know, our buddy, shout out Cody Man and Sibo. He worked at a jail for a minute, and he had some wild stories. Like it's like a whole different world in there, dude.
One of my best friends growing up, and he still is one of my best friends, but his dad was a warden.
Oh really? Oh shit! Don't fuck with that guy.
I have to pee, and then I want to make this just about
No.
prison.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's hear your experience when you went to prison.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Have you had a jail night? Any jail nights, Dalton? Before you go?
I've had my
May have
share of them.
dipped in there.
I'm gonna dabble in
But
the jail.
I just visit them because I like to look at them.
It is interesting because there's the one in Huntsville. It's like the most famous one,
Yeah.
right? And driving by it, I'm always like, it looks like just a whole different world.
I know, yeah.
I
It's
don't
literally like on its own. That's how Dayton
Yeah.
Dayton has the prison out
Yeah,
there.
that's the female one, right? Or
Yeah.
my grandma used to live like literally right by it. She had a farm out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'd pass right by that. Yeah, she was literally like, if you're going, I'm not sure the highway, but you're passing the prison. There's a road to the left, takes it back there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's all changed now. Like, so I think there's like 3 double wides on her property now. And,
Aw.
but I mean, she lives out in Mount Bellevue now, of course. But
Yeah.
it was a good time growing up over there. But yeah, it's funny that it is out there.
That's
about that
321.
Yes,
River.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh
My
yeah, you're
mom-
familiar.
Yeah, my mom lives in Dayton, so
Okay. Yeah.
she grew up in Dayton.
Dayton's actually, because I'm looking for a house, like I said earlier, not that it's been punching in Crosby and Dayton. And like, I'm leaning more towards Dayton now because I guess I'm getting older and realizing certain like tax rates in counties.
Yeah.
Like Harris County is unfortunately not the
No.
best one. I love Houston. I love this whole area, but
I was gonna say if you're thinking Crosby, like think Huffman instead.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the only thing, which I lived in Huffman while working where I'm at, but it puts me like just a hair too far. It's like
Yeah.
55 minutes to get to work, and
Oh,
in the morning I leave real early, so I'm on the road at like 4 o'clock, so that's not a problem. But coming home after working like 12 hours, and you're like ready to get home, and it's hitting traffic. So I'm
Yeah.
sure you
I
don't
get
probably
it.
deal with that anymore, do you? I guess.
No.
With 99.
Well, so I take 99 every now and then. It's like $12 a day. If
It
I
is
was to do
expensive.
it.
Yeah.
So no, I usually take.
It's stupid how
1960.
tolls are expensive.
Oh.
But yeah, back to the prison talk, Dalton. You got anything?
Yes, sir, I do.
Toby, you're such a good doggy.
I know. I was telling him earlier. So he mentioned his rescue dogs. Those are the best dogs.
Yes.
My mom has 2 of them. They're characters. And he said
Yes.
they're dumb, and it's like it's very true. They're dumb, but they're good dogs. Stupid.
Like orphans.
They're all 3 of these are
They're hard
rescues.
workers.
Well, they don't know any better. They grew up in the streets.
Yeah, and it's funny because like you try to guess their breed. Like we have a dog, Bella, my mom's dog. She looks like those things from Star Wars with the long legs. I'm not sure what they're
Oh
called.
yeah.
She looks like one of those, but
Oh.
she's I want to say it's always like she's a schnauzer mixed with something else, but those poor dogs.
Yeah, Cindy does the same thing with that brown dog. She's
Yeah.
like, she's a whatever. I'm like, that is
tell
a,
it's
She
mixed.
identifies as whatever she
oh,
wants
that's
to
a,
be.
There you go.
that's a dog.
That's how it is.
I tell people like when I first got her, I was like, today she's a miniature German Shepherd.
Yeah, you can just switch it up. On
Yeah.
her.
I was like, now she's a red healer and a corgi mix.
Mm-hmm.
No,
The only dogs that we
dog.
actually bought growing up were English Mastiffs. Those were the best dogs. When I get a
Aw.
place, I'm probably gonna get me an English
They're
Mastiff.
so sweet.
Yeah, and
They're
they're just big old
huge
teddy bears.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like my parents' shop, Dawn, you've been there a few times, huh? The old shop.
Oh, I love the shop.
That's where it's at. They
That's where I want to be right now.
dude, we can. But
Damn, let's pack all the equipment and take it live.
dude, that'd be cool. We'll do another episode. We'll do it there.
Yeah. That would
be
Switch it up a
fun.
little bit.
We should do it live with a bunch of people.
Hell yeah, no, that'd be cool
An
too.
audience take questions. Like
Hell yeah.
like
We can get the whole get Sean there too. Just different characters, you know.
You should just get a really
Sean,
long
Brett,
table.
Cody. Yeah.
Like a panel.
We'll get as many mics as we can. Yeah.
But so in regards to those English masters, we had the shop got some tools stolen out of it a while back, and I tell you right now, those 3 big ass dogs were just laying there, and they probably whoever it was, Lord knows who, they probably looked up, saw them taking a bunch of expensive shit, and just laid right back down.
That's a good dog.
Yeah, little teddy bears, man.
Yeah,
good
Scared
dog.
of thunder. Our dog Duke, when they would lightning storm coming on, he'd be on the front porch, burrowed up under. We had like a little swing thing.
Aw,
So yeah, those dogs are teddy bears.
That is so cute.
that's cute. I want an Irish Wolfhound.
Oh yeah, those are neat.
Like the huge schnauzers. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I want one of those robot dogs.
Dude, so I saw one today on the news. Those things are scary though, dude.
Fuck yeah, that's why I
That's the
want
cool
them.
part, yeah.
Bro, I want, have you seen the ones with a AR-15 on top?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Dude.
insane.
Fuck yeah, fuck with me.
Talking on the times changing, bro, that's just gonna start happening.
Let's just put a 380 on top of Toby.
Strap it on there.
Yeah.
Duct tape a fucking 380.
Get you like a remote activated one. So
Yeah,
you just-
that-
Keep a fishing string on the trigger. And I'll do that. I'm going to make that a video. That's a good skit. At least 30K views.
yeah.
But you know,
Strapped
not
a gun
just
to
a
your
little
back.
tiny, like a little baby one. You know, a little 380.
He looks
Dude.
like he wouldn't hurt to fly though. So.
No, yeah, I'm going to get one of them
He thinks
robot
he
dogs,
would.
bro. Fuck
know-
with me.
I know, dude. So those things. So I've seen the ones. I'm not sure if it's the dog, but when you kick it, because they're like when they run the test on them, they do all the scenarios, and because they want to use them for war, they kick it and it falls on its back and it just gets right back up and starts doing what it's
Yeah,
doing.
wait till you don't. Oh,
Wild.
you owe $600 back taxes. You don't want to pay it, you know?
Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
That's like when I got here. I was like, I got some guard dogs, huh? That's
They're just like,
anywhere you go. You get
Yeah.
the barking.
Oh,
They got to sniff
shitty
you,
ass.
figure it out.
Nasty rat.
And when he was sitting next to you, I was
He's
like, he
vibing.
never does that. Like,
Mhm.
as soon as you got here, he went up straight up to you.
Oh yeah, they just gotta sniff you and figure you out.
Yeah.
Smell the other dogs that are on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went to the vet yesterday, and
Had a little freak out.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was all right. But
I feel
yeah,
like- so
What?
I told you earlier about that meme I saw about I wanted to tell Sydney too, which actually was at work. We saw it. It was a meme that said, "When I die, I want to come back as a white family's dog." I was like,
Yes.
yeah,
I want to be like a little
That's so
Pomeranian
true.
or something.
absolutely, dude.
Yeah, he just gets
Just
it carried
spoiled,
around in
yeah.
a purse all day.
Imagine being
like,
Kim
Old
K's
as hell.
dog.
Yeah,
oh
for
my
real.
gosh.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that's funny too. Thinking about like celebrities' dogs. Those dogs just don't even know. Like,
I have it
yeah,
made.
yeah, like Steve will do it. We were talking about earlier. He's got like some French bulldog that's just like got like a chain collar and
Doesn't
all that
even
stuff.
know,
Doesn't even
dude.
know. He's just living
Like,
the lavish life.
what was it? Rob Dyrdek and
Oh,
like he
yeah.
had the little
Oh,
ones. Like,
Robin Big, I missed that
yeah,
shit.
Robin Big. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking in my head big and rich.
Oh,
I was like, nope, that's not him.
another crazy
Dude.
man right there.
Fuck. I saw such a funny skit making fun of that show. It was hilarious.
Robin
Making fun of
Big?
Robin Big.
No, or yeah, not Robin Big. That was a good show. Rob Dyrdek now.
Oh, fantasy. Oh, ridiculousnh, probably.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit, like that's all MTV is now.
It literally
It's
is on
literally-
repeat.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you get to hear Chanel go,
Yeah, the laugh. She got famous for that laugh, unfortunately, I guess. But
yeah, 'cause it's so annoying.
yeah, Robin. It's funny you mentioned Robin Big and Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory. Those were the shows back in the day.
Yeah.
Nitro Circus.
I love
MTV
that.
just, like we said, it's just ridiculous now.
Yeah.
It's trash.
trash.
That's why you
Neil
should
put-
follow me.
Yes,
Neil
sir.
put Skynet.com, dog. What is that?
Some dirty porn, I bet. Nasty.
I don't know. what
Neil,
that
stop
is.
sending me those dirty links.
Gotta watch out.
A bunch
for
of
that.
dudes kissing or something.
Dude, it's scary. Like group messages from some of the guys, you see some link pop up, and it's like, oh shit.
Yo, what am I
Yeah.
gonna have to click on?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not me. I grew up peak LimeWire,
Yep.
so I'm good at really dodging those.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, it's myimmortal.exe. Oh, the new Limp Bizkit's on LimeWire, and it's
Dude,
like
LimeWire.
break stuff /
Rhapsody.
Dude.
bad bitches getting plowed dot QBC or some weird.
Yep. Yep.
Who want to click on it?
Damn. Dude, LimeWire, what a time.
I'm still on it, guys.
No
Hey,
shit.
Yeah, check.
No.
I was like, wait.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's still around?
That's I only put my music out on LimeWire.
Hell yeah.
And Rhapsody and
I'll support
Napster.
that.
Yeah,
Napster.
or you have to come to my house. I only put my music on LimeWire, or you gotta come to my house and get a CD.
Yes. Dude, it's funny. So when we lived back in Huffman, it was my whole big ass family living in that double wide. We had one computer that was like in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
And I think BJ and Brent had LimeWire on it, and eventually that computer just
crashed.
thing just crashed.
Dude, just infected.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just
Like, you can
Lord
burn
knows
it.
what else was on it, but
Yeah.
worms.
we're gonna blame it on LimeWire.
Yeah,
You
just
can download this one song, but it's going to take 27 hours.
And look at it now. It's stupid
yeah.
easy.
Dude, remember, you would download a song, it took it all day, and then you get it and be like,
Or your mom calls somebody on the house
Yeah.
phone and interrupts the internet.
dude, when you would do the rap songs, and every 10 seconds it'd go, real trapaholics.
Dude, some of those lines crack me up.
You're listening to Dirty D's LimeWire beats. Real trapaholics. Real trap shit.
Dude, Dalton, I saw not to change this. I saw one of your clips. It cracked me up because I love this meme. I'm just gonna say it. You'll probably know. You got soft hands, brother.
Yeah, that's
I work
right.
88 hours a goddamn day.
Yeah, I've heard 80 hours a day.
Soft hands, brother.
Dude, that one. I think that's which is funny. Like in the line of work I'm in. Luckily at my place, everybody's pretty cool and nobody's like really like that. But you run across a lot of guys that are just worked 88 hours a goddamn day. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I know those guys now. They're still out there
There's
putting in 80 out of
And there's
80.
more to them, man. They're making that fucking
A
money.
bunch of
But-
dumb fucks.
When he asked me, he's like, "How was your day?" I'm like, "Oh man, it was busy." He's like, "I put 60 hours in just today."
You know
I was
what?
like, "Shut
When
up."
that meme started, I think the first one I saw was dudes that wear Carhartt, and I'm like, damn it, I wear Carhartt sometimes.
Yeah, I do too.
But Carhartt.
Dude, I used to say that when I worked in construction with those guys, when dudes would come up to me and be like, I would tell them, like, you're a dumb fuck. I don't know why you're doing that, you dumb motherfucker. These people hate you, bro. Because I'd be like, dude, you should be taking these motherfuckers' money hand over fist, fucked it, and be like, that ain't right. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I mean, hey, more to them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially if
there's
you're
times-
the CEO.
Yeah,
Way more. The boss is definitely saying more to
for
him.
sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
please.
Oh yeah, keep it coming.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, but yeah, they love to work.
There's times I put in some hours. I don't do the whole.
I put in hours, but every time I did it, I said how fucking much this sucked.
Yeah, for sure.
A little more-
I never went around
humble.
and told anybody about it. I put in 87 hours just today, brother.
You do it good though. That's all.
You got soft hands, brother.
He always says that.
I've been in my job. If your hands don't look like this, you're weak, bro. Liberals.
It's like a cult, man. All
Yeah.
those guys.
It's my favorite. Liberals.
So I was at.
Only one president.
I was like I mentioned earlier, not to bring up the last night again, but the last night we lit the liquor. For that, I heard that a while back. We were with some buddies. I was out in a buddy of mine, Dylan Lorfing. He lives out in San Diego. Went and saw him. Him and his wife about the baby. That whole weekend, instead of last night, it was that. We'd just be randomly drinking, and so I go, "You got soft hands, brother." That's the shit I love. Just random.
You gotta have a catchphrase of the night.
of the
you
week,
know?
yeah. And then you talk about that trip, and you're like,
That's-
you got
that's
soft
it.
hands,
You got
brother.
soft hands, brother. Yeah, that's one. Y'all do. Most people do. So they weak motherfucker.
I don't even have soft hands.
So did you see that guitar tip video I did like a week ago? It was like,
Oh yeah.
and even I said, I was like, if you want to learn how to play honky tonk music, I
You
said,
gotta get in a fight or something.
Yeah.
Bust some ass.
No, it was the one before that, and then I
okay.
said, I was like, if you want to play honky tonk music, you gotta go roll around in the dirt because you
Yep.
got soft hands.
Gotta get toughen them hands.
And
up
there's a
little
bunch of rednecks in the comments like, yes, sir.
bit. Yeah, just not even knowing that you're
Yeah.
driving at them.
I
Hey,
like-
more to everybody. I'm always.
Hey, I like them
do
more.
you,
I
man.
like them more than the most of the them. So
Yeah,
I'll
for sure,
take.
for sure.
I like a good soft hands brother. You know what I mean?
Those are all. Hey, they're good guys, man.
You need them.
You need them.
I mean,
For
I
sure.
can't. I mean, I'm gonna tease you for working so hard,
Yeah.
but I got So I'm glad you're working, but
Yes, sir.
better than these lazy basement dwellers that
Oh,
are in my
dude.
comments.
Bro, like, and that's another thing with not the pandemic, but that changed a lot with the work industry. Like, people were making so much money living at home, like from collecting that whatever check the government was giving them. And they were-
The
No,
stimulus.
there was still the stimmy, yeah, but they were actually giving out checks for unemployment. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
unemployment.
there's a little
checks.
boost.
Yeah.
They had a little
And
adder on it.
I met people that were like, dude, I'm not going back to work. I'm making $2,000 a week just from
Yeah.
home because what they were doing was they were making some kind of percentage, taking what your base pay was, and they were tacking on more to it. But eventually, the thing is, the government's going to come back for it eventually. So,
Yeah, fuck
I
them.
mean, but-
or they're gonna be my slave when shit hits the fan, dude.
but like we were saying, just people ain't wanting to work no more.
They're lazy as fuck, bro. The fact that I beat out other podcasters just goes to show.
Yeah,
the fact
you're
that
putting the time in, man. That's what we were saying earlier.
The fact that people listen to my music, watch me play, and listen to this podcast, how lazy motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dumb fuck. You know what I mean? I'm dude.
I will say, like, the podcast industry, which I've always, I guess Joe Rogan's the pioneer. He's been doing that before it was even cool.
I don't know that. No.
Okay.
Oh, that
one guy?
That dude, yeah, he got a little pot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he called us last week. He
sucks. Yeah. He's been wanting to come on for years.
But, like the pandemic also, that was one thing it altered was the podcast game. Like, it just blew up. Which is cool. I love it. Like, because I listen to so much fucking music. Like, eventually, every now and again, I'm like, all right, I gotta put on a podcast.
Change,
That's why I've came across the old Shred podcast. Man.
Hell yeah! Does it sound good?
It does, man. I do like. Well, the thing is, like you mentioned earlier, how it's
nobody complains, so I guess it does.
With the relaxed vibe, it's like you made a really good point of like. Sometimes it works just the least amount of effort, just having a casual conversation.
Yeah, there's no
the
agenda.
best one. Yeah, no structured kind of.
And sometimes, like, I try to reel it back in, like, if it gets way out in left field.
Because you do need the structure, for sure. And
especially when you're drinking.
Earlier. Oh, yeah.
Like, the podcast, when it's, like, we're all drunk, that's when it's good to have Sydney be like...
I'm like...
Reel it back,
Because especially, like the ones when like JT comes on.
Oh, my gosh.
I think
the last one, I was like, I can't... It was JT, Walker, and Blake Brown, and I was like, I'm not even going to be in this because I can't sit in the same room as all y'all.
I'll be like... At the end of it, just like in this head, like, all right, we gotta
wrap this up.
JD's like, no, okay, these fucking pussy musicians, and I'm like, no,
shit, y'all were throwing some shots out there, huh?
Dude, that's the podcast is known for throwing shots.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't. I was like,
I can't blame you.
I was tired just listening to it.
I've had musicians come up to me and talk about the shit I talked about them in real life.
Yeah.
It's always really awkward.
Hey, they're tuned in at least. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
I was about to say, like,
they're watching. They're watching.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I never said anything untrue, so.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like they should definitely listen.
Hell yeah, man.
There's somebody.
What's up? I was just about to say, someone's got to use the Logan Beard koozie, and Logan just got on and said,
that's my boy. Oh, shit.
Can you use the Logan Beard koozie?
Logan Beard sponsors this podcast. He's on every podcast.
I was with Logan last night, and I was just asking, because I mentioned I was with AP, Austin Potter, last week, because I'm like, hey, thank you again for having me on, because I feel flattered, because like, who the hell am I, you know?
Good, dude.
I got nothing special, but so I talked to Austin last week. I was like, hey, man, you got any advice? And he's like, man, he gave me some good advice. Just be, you know. I'm like, well, I'll for sure do that.
The most
Logan last night.
heartwarming.
I know, right? I asked Logan last night, just some advice. He's like, dude, it's casual, man. Don't think about it too much. I was like,
Yeah.
So he's right, man.
Logan was one of the first ones.
Yeah. I watched his. He did.
Yeah, Logan was one of the first. He needs to come
If
back
he's on right now, Logan, here's wherever we're live at. Okay, I swapped the koozie out.
This podcast is brought to you by Logan Beard.
But thank you for this one, though.
What does that one say?
The Port Police, man.
Yeah, something, say something.
See, if you see something, you need to say something. Remember that? Yeah. I back the blue. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I love police. Can we give a shout out to veterans, police, and fire, and EMS?
All of our first responders. Thank you.
Here we go. And National Guard, I guess.
All first responders and military.
Yes, sir.
That koozie literally has been in every podcast. And
there you go.
Micah, it got lost one time, and Micah was so upset. He looked for it forever.
Oh, really?
And I found this table lifts up the top of it. I was like, let me look in here, and I found it, and it was like it was his birthday.
Oh yeah.
He was like, the koozie.
It's funny how certain for me, I'm like I have so many koozies, but each one has a meaning in a sense. Yeah. It's funny how because koozies are there right there with you when you're having a good time.
All mine are. I never buy one.
I got a story for each. Yeah, it's exactly. That's a good one.
That is a fucking Luke Combs song right there, dude.
I'm patenting that.
Hey,
for real.
Hey, koozies.
You heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here first, guys.
Koozies could talk.
I'm gonna have that shirt out tomorrow.
Could with a K.
Yeah,
I gotta write that on my
and with a Z on the koozie.
Yeah,
koozie. I guess it probably is spelled with a Z, but
I'm getting in a habit of writing good ideas down lately.
Yes, that's good.
My ideas.
I'll steal your shit. Steal everyone's shit.
I remember being drunk that night I saw at 10 Cup, and I was like, man, y'all two just mesh real well together. So y'all need to have some kind of shared note and just throw y'all's brainstorms in there.
I think we do.
Because you can share notes now. That's awesome.
I know, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, dude. I'll use my...
Excuse... C-O... Cozies.
C-O.
Cozies.
Cozy.
It's definitely Koozie.
Okay.
There you go.
Last night we led the
And you're gonna spell, and I want you to spell it like this.
Dude, that Theo Vaughn clip I showed you earlier cracks me up.
Dude.
He does it in like 10. There's more like clips of him doing that in 10 different voices.
What keeps coming out is
Bruh.
Coles.
The best
I
one
like
was
the best one is when he tells Bobby Lee's like, so do people always think you're Mexican? And he like tries to ignore it, and he's like, "Are you gonna answer the question, yes or no?"
Dude, when him and Bobby Lee get together, it's fun. Dude, I saw Theo Vaughn last month.
Yeah, you were telling us about
Was it
that.
good?
Yeah, it did. So he got a bunch of mixed reviews because I feel like Theo, he's more of just the podcast, like putting that certain content out there. He obviously got probably big off his stand up, but I loved it because he carries his character. But the main like backlash he got was that he was giving out like doing all his old stuff. Like he's got, which I loved it hearing this, but like he's got this main joke that hit. He goes, "Well, my cousin got bit by a gay guy," and he gets quiet. We'll see. It's a classic for him.
We'll
but
see.
He did that years ago, and he did it again. I was just like, I loved it, but that was one of the things he got like caught at was like he was doing his old stuff.
God, he can't do his old joke.
Exactly, brother. Everybody's a critic, you know.
Yeah, everybody is, bro.
So it's
Fuck
like,
you.
I loved it, and he also got heat because he'd walk around, you know, like. Because he has his character, right? So what he kept doing in the show is whenever he'd have like he'd say a bit, tell a story, and then you go into the transition for the next story. He'd walk around and be like, he goes, "Well, what's new, man?" "Well, shit, I don't know." Like talking to himself, and he did it like 10 times. But I started catching on. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he'd get quiet and he'd be like, next story, he'd be like, "Man, what's going on now?" "Shit, I don't know." Just start talking about something. Like, I love that shit.
I wish we could have gone and seen it.
Are y'all stand up fans? Have y'all been to one?
I have
It's fun.
I don't think we have together, but
I highly recommend. That's like I said earlier, Brent got me into that. I went to so Brent's guys, Tom Segura, I mentioned earlier, and so what me and my brother started doing for Christmas, instead of like gifts like material, we were doing like events. So like we went to a concert a while back. We saw Riley Green. That's just one that was going on. My dad's a big fan of him, so we all went there, and then
hit little Riley up.
Yeah, and then Brent got us Theo Vaughn. But last year I got Brent. Me and him went to Tom Segura, and that was like
fun.
He is like a stand-up comedian. Like he actually is one that puts his craft towards it. There's a style in regards to it. Like he does it real well. And that was easily the best stand-up I've seen.
He's been doing it a long time.
Dude, yeah. He's the man. I love that dude.
I used to go all the time when I was a kid to see the dude with the puppets. Remember he had a terrorist puppet? Was Jeff Dunham?
Jeff Dunham.
I've seen him a couple of times. Yeah. He sold out Toyota Center twice.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy. Those guys they have to make some money because, like, speaking of Tom, that night we went, they had to keep, you mentioned earlier they had shows. I think there's Incubus, or no, it wasn't Incubus.
Blue October.
Blue October. But with these stand-up guys, cause like Tom was at this venue in Sugarland. He was there Thursday night, had one show, 2 shows Friday night, 3 shows Saturday night. So in a matter of 3 days, he's doing 6 shows, and it's like, you got to think about the money they're pulling.
Oh yeah, they're
He's making it easy, like 200
and it was sold
grand.
out. Oh, easy, and it was sold the fuck out. But
millions,
Tom Segura was great. Stand-ups, it's a fun. I think it's a good date night too. It's something.
I've always
different.
wanted to do it. I think I could do it.
I've been to like the comedy club, like in Houston, and then
Houston Improv.
Yeah, improv. We went to we saw the Trailer Park Boys live.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome. I went with my brother a long time ago.
Yeah.
I would do it. I want to do it.
Well, hey, we'll find one.
Let's go find one. Will you do open mic with me?
Fuck yeah. Oh, you want to do it? Hell yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I think you do good with that.
I think I could do it.
I think the improv does open mics.
I crack some pretty funny jokes on stage.
You need to like roast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a thing now too.
Yeah,
you
can go to a roast.
I can roast.
We need to find somebody in front of ours that's thick skinned, and we'll just.
Have you seen the memes where it's the black dude like walking down the street and some dude's like, "Man, what are you doing? You look ugly," and he's like, "Wait a minute, boy. Oh, your ass is barbecue," and he just roasts them for like just 5. Or the ones where they look through their shoes.
I feel like my friend group. So like. I take some heat, but I love it though. I'm the little brother, so I'm used to. I feel like we could probably make a good roast of Cason. I'm sure our friend group would get a kick out of that. There's just funny shit that roast about me. I know it's there.
We should put together our own roast and video it.
Yeah, that's it. We can start there. Start with the appearance.
Nah, that's.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody. Some first ginger joke I hear, I'm gonna You're out. That's too.
Gingers have souls.
Yeah.
I thought you said
come on.
gender. I was like,
No, you can do gender jokes, not ginger. We're 2023. We're trying to move ahead.
Hey, we're rare, man. We're going extinct. You know that?
Yeah. Only
wow, that fly.
I know. We know.
you can only do ginger jokes with you if you were fat too.
Yeah.
But you're handsome.
Well, thank you. I
So
appreciate
My
that.
sister-in-law.
that's
is
why
ginger.
if somebody makes fun of you because you're a redhead, it doesn't land.
Yeah.
But if you were like 300 pounds, then it'd be funny.
Shit, I'm losing it, so I'm not gonna be ginger very long.
Oh,
That was it, yeah. When I was fat and I had long hair, everybody said I looked like a girl and made fun of me. Then when I
by the
lost
way,
weight, it was
You
good.
posted some clip where it was like back in the day, you did the whole thumb through the zipper thing. Dude, you've lost a lot of weight, man.
Yeah.
Not saying that you were big by any means, but you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, no, I was fat. I was a fat fuck. Yeah, no doubt, bro.
stop.
You can say I was
Dude.
fat. I was.
No. Well, you look great now.
Yeah, in that video where he was like standing by the truck.
Yeah.
you were like,
Dude, how long ago was that? You know?
2016,
Damn.
15.
You know what's weird thinking that 2016 is
It's been almost
Well,
like
yeah.
8-ish years.
8 years.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, dude, you know, I was fat and then not fat. So,
Yeah.
don't, if
Yeah.
you,
Cheers to that.
yeah, you can't be fat. Can't be a fat fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, as a woman, you can be fat.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah?
are lucky.
Yeah.
Is
But
Well, they
it-
gotta
good?
carry a baby, man. I got much respect to that.
Well, yeah, and black dudes and Indian guys love fat chicks.
No,
So-
thick.
Thick with two C's.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Thick with 18 C's. It's
Stop
C
it.
squared.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
Say it with C squared.
No, yeah. So, yeah, but as a fat dude, yeah, you're fun. Unless you're really funny.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
I mean, you got to be Chris
I don't-
Farley funny.
I don't hate on like
Big
I don't
guys?
discriminate on.
I'm not saying you,
Big
but you
guy?
don't fuck them either. I'm just talking about getting laid
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and not being like,
I don't know. There's
more
people
than-
on my 500-pound life or whatever.
Hey, they're
They-
happy.
oh, they got
They,
money.
they
got
all
money.
got girlfriends and boyfriends.
Yeah,
like,
Money.
They're doing better than I am, man. I tell you what.
That
That
money-
shit cracks me up.
and they're single wide. They have to take the side off of to get them out of.
Those,
What are
those,
those two big girls? It's like,
Yeah,
try me my size, Amy.
Yes.
I
It's
forgot the next
the
line.
1,000-pound sisters or
Yeah.
whatever they're called.
those shows are not real.
Yeah.
We're living in the real world. Get out of the Matrix.
Oh my gosh. Delton said, "I need to
I
come
love
on
me a
here one
big
of these
one.
days
Oh, yeah.
and hang."
Yeah, hey,
I like
Brentford.
seeing it, man. Bring
I
everybody
told him, I
on,
said, "Yeah,
dude.
just tell us the date. Come on."
That's what you do.
yeah, I'll
with
tell
Dalton
Cassidy.
is when we talked about it earlier. Is you're just putting it out there for one, getting different kind of guests. Because like I said, I'm flattered you asked me on because I'm just an everyday Joe, man. I mean, I got nothing crazy to offer. But
No, but it doesn't
That's
have
good,
anything.
though.
Yeah, that doesn't really have anything to do with
You're a
it.
good dude. though.
He's just somebody that can do it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people now that sometimes they ask to be on it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like when we talked, I could tell you were like, you said you were Number one thing you said you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good start.
So
probably.
you know
Yeah.
how
I
it,
feel like I'm living out a dream. Right
Yeah.
now. I've listened to podcasts all the time. Never thought I'd be on one.
but you know how it should go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then
I guess listening to yours.
I
would be a
like
good
you.
start,
We're
too.
friends. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Cheers, man.
Yeah, mine started the same way. I listened to so many of them, and then I just started doing
Yeah,
it.
how'd you? Well, I know we kind of touched on it earlier, but how did you get into? Were you just like, fuck it, let's do a podcast?
We went and saw Lamb of God, and I
Oh,
was like, oh, I'm going to do a podcast on that.
Because it was like one of our favorite shows. It was the second time I've seen them,
Yeah,
or us together. We saw them.
yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, and we wanted to just talk about it. And so we were like, we can just do concert reviews.
There you go.
And then I already knew how to. One of the hardest parts was the audio. Most
Yeah.
people have to pay to get the audio done.
Yeah.
But I knew how to do that, so I was like, okay.
That's a plus. I think the main thing is too is like everybody wants to do them, but it's the first initial step of getting involved in doing it. Because I know this shit ain't cheap, so it's like getting the equipment for it, and then from there making, which you did a hell of a job with y'all's studio. I mentioned earlier when I walked in, I was like, shit.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
It fits y'all too pretty well.
Yeah, go file a LLC and get along.
I know, right? Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Write that shit off too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's that easy. Yeah.
Yeah, tax
Because
day was
a
yesterday.
lot of people are like, yeah, I
It
want to do,
was.
I want to do this, and I didn't pay mine. Fuck them.
Fuck it.
I will, but it'll be late.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fuck. I don't care.
Fuck it.
What the fuck they do? They ain't done nothing for me, dude.
Dude, it's honestly, it's funny.
I can't even file them. I'm just so mad at the government.
I don't even like seeing like my base like check because I see how much comes out. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh,
it's
it's
annoying.
ridiculous.
So I don't even look at it anymore. Really, I'm just.
I looked at my, got on the website or whatever, like ADP, you know,
Mhm.
and it like shows like a little diagram of like a circle of like
Yeah.
a chart, like how much comes out for each thing. And I think my
Mhm.
paycheck is like maybe 55, 60%. I maybe get half of my check.
Yeah. That's crazy.
50%. Like,
and then at the end of the year, when tax time comes around, you get a little piece of that back in a sense. And sometimes you owe it.
I had to pay $2.
Yeah. Oh, so you had to pay. I've heard worse.
Yeah, no.
Breaking even. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I usually get a pretty fat return, but I had to pay in $2.
The older you get and the more money you make.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it.
I've been having to pay them for years now. It's like.
Shitty part of life.
It's sleepy, you know, a lot of naps.
Yep.
A lot of White House naps, you know. Gotta get those naps in. That money, it's not cheap, dude.
Yep. No, sir.
Yeah, Kama's flying around on 3 helicopters, dude. I mean, helicopter gasoline is expensive, dog. And Kamala's got to go. She's got to be places.
Get that jet fuel.
Yep.
Yeah. Joe Biden, he's got places to be. He doesn't know where he is when he goes there, but he's got to be there.
You know something else funny? Speaking of like helicopters and private jets, like the whole green deal and everything, let's conserve energy, and like the Clean Act. Have you looked at the logs of all these celebrities that take their private jets everywhere?
No, but I can only imagine.
And like the emissions they put off,
about the environment, bro. Fuck no.
I know. I mean,
let's fly a private jet over the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah,
well, it's just like
a dude. They could care less
thing in a sense that they're trying to get behind all that, but they're taking their private jets flying. I forgot. There's like log hours, and they calculate the emissions of the jets they're putting off because that's a thing. But and putting off a lot of shit and coming at us saying.
But they're the spokesperson for whatever green.
Yeah, they're full of it. Yeah. They're idiot. They're scumbags. That's how they get so rich, because they're liars.
Yeah. And it's like a while back with those protesters on the Fred Hartman Bridge. Y'all see about that a few years ago? It's like trying to stop the ship channel, but all the shit they're wearing is stuff that's made out of our plants.
Out of plastics, yeah.
And then like for me, like I'm on the pipeline side of things, like not just trying to like be biased, but pipeline moving, that's like the most like, how do I put it? Like non-hazardous way to move like product. Yeah. Like emission wise, because it's all
underground.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Even
if you're not going to move it there, you're going to move it on trucks.
Even people's private people's private jets is nothing in the scheme of what the military. The biggest polluter is the military.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that like 80% of emissions is the U.S.
Them just
military.
spraying us.
And then even like these.
Yeah, I support the military, but I mean, the fact of the matter is,
true.
I mean, you got 11. I mean, how much pollution do you think 11 aircraft carriers with 5,000 people on them operating all the time?
And then also is the damn electric cars now. The batteries, when they go to waste,
they just go sit.
Yeah, battery like the mines they've got.
Dude,
same
but
thing
even
that windmills.
Even that though, compared.
It all leads to the same thing. It's like you gotta have.
It would all be, if there was not a military, it'd all be reversed.
Impending doom.
Yeah.
There's not. I mean, you think about every time you shoot a rocket, you think they care about like disposal? No. But I mean, we're the best, you know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 18 Warthog coming down, dude. Yeah. Dude, they use uranium in the tips of the bullets, bro. Yep. You think they're cared about the fucking environment? No. But no, this yuppie motherfucker's gonna go on the highway and go sit in the highway and stop you from going to work because you think,
that's the shit, dude. I'm just trying to get to work.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to work.
Come on, man.
Because they stopped me from going to work that day when they did that at the ship channel.
Yep.
I was
they
like,
that shit. And the funny part, as I mentioned earlier, is like they ain't working. The ones that aren't working at home.
No, that's what I'm saying. Go down to the fucking military. I'm like, go to the fucking Capitol building. Yeah. Go to the military base. They're the ones polluting. Why the fuck are you? That's why they're fucking idiots. Y'all don't want to go protest the people. I don't have an opinion against it, but if you're going to go protest climate change, go down to fucking Ellington and protest in front of their door.
Yeah, which
I see F-22's full afterburner. That's just gas right in the every day. Like, and I'm trying to get to work, bro. Go.
Fuck yeah.
But no, because they know they'll shoot their ass.
Yeah, Ellington don't fuck around.
Yeah, because they're pussies. That's why most environmentals are pussies. They'll stay on the highway because you can't do shit. Yeah. But they won't go to the military base where it's really the deal, because the military ain't gonna play no games with that.
Nah.
And I don't think they should, but it's like, trying to get to work, dog. What the fuck?
Exactly. But I got to pee real fast. Finally, the seal broke, I guess.
There you go.
Earlier, so.
Yeah, you could just pee your pants. That'd be cool. Get it on camera, dude.
The light should, you can either go outside or the light should be on in the bathroom.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
My friend Whitney just got back. She flew into California. She's been overseas on a mission.
Ukraine?
She drives a F-16.
Flies.
I know I say that every time. It's an F-16 or F-13. I can't remember. Anyways, it's like 2 persons, weaponsry plane.
I drive a Toyota Tundra.
And anyways,
pretty sick.
She flew in this week.
They don't let women in the Air Force.
She's like very highly ranked in the Air Force.
What do you mean they letting?
She drives the plane.
They're letting ladies drive planes now.
Yeah, they drive them. They don't fly them.
Damn, my grandpappy fought them for all this.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Shout out our sponsors.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks to the Humble Whiskey Club. Thanks to
Lacey's Golf Carts.
I'm trying to think of a new sponsor.
Humble Whiskey Club. Lacey's Golf Carts.
I want to get thank you, Horny Goat Weed 11. Thank you, Rhino. Thank you, Rhino 12.
Are you talking about the gas station pills? Yeah. Shut up. You're so dumb.
I'm actually not getting paid for this, but Rhino 12, please sponsor me.
No, please don't.
Thank you, Lacey's Golf Carts. Thank you. Who else? The Lord? I think that's it, yeah. Thanks,
Lord
Tim's Tiny Trucks, yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start doing the ad reels in the middle of the show and just maybe adding them. Maybe. Or just not adding them at all because they're not paying me enough.
Oh.
Hey.
Toby.
Is that one of my sponsors right now? Coming to collect.
Yeah. Actually, no, you're good.
Tuz.
Guard dogs.
It's inevitable.
Dude, are you okay?
Come here, Toby.
Did they get you?
Listen, no, they were good.
Come here, Toby.
Come here, Tuz.
You just gotta push
Watch
through
him come
it.
through the curtain.
He's gonna. Oh look.
Tussy.
Toby.
Come here, you can do it, buddy.
Come on, bud.
They got some characters.
Oh yeah.
Like we said, though, those rescue dogs, they're characters.
Randy was probably asleep on the couch.
Looking through the camera. We got mad.
Oh, he's gonna try to come through here. No, you gotta just go through the
Tuz.
curtain. Come on.
Here.
Come on.
Ram
Just
it.
push.
Gotta figure it out, you know.
Come on.
Dummy.
Come on, Toby.
Stupid. You're just listening. Our dog's trying to get through the door right
Come
now.
on.
Come here, Toby.
It's literally a curtain. Come
Dude,
on.
I have a
Toby.
question, Dalton, because I saw another clip. So I guess that I hear that you can determine the gender of a animal by the
Tank
size of the
tank size? Yeah, absolutely. You want me to check you?
Dude, so
Need a
what
check?
gets me is like, so I start thinking about stuff like that. I'm like, and it's funny because like you think like my brain just starts going way back in time, like how we figure shit out, you know, through life. And I'm like, who the hell figured that out? It was like,
Yeah, who?
you know what? That's a female because it's a little bigger. Is it? How's it work actually? It's
Males are way bigger.
okay,
But if you're a farmer, you know that.
yeah, I should know that. Well, I ain't a farmer, but my
'Cause
mom has farm animals.
That's
so.
where I forgot. I relearned that like 6 months ago, but I did forget. That's how we used to tell chickens
Really?
when I was a kid because we had chickens.
Oh,
It's
y'all
just you'd lift up every chick. You'd lift up, and if its asshole was this far apart, it was the boy. If it was this far
Dude,
apart,
that's
it was
wild.
yeah. That's how you tell.
But isn't that funny though? Like thinking about who figured that out. Like
Yeah.
who was like, okay, well, I guess the tank
That's a
size.
girl.
I bet it was some creepy European dude.
Dude, how about chickens being an investment now?
Right?
Because of the eggs and everything.
Yeah. One of my friends at work, she just like bought this really badass chicken coop.
Yeah, people are doing that now.
You should see my dad's. It's like
Dude,
a mansion.
it's
He has
always
3 of them.
Fresh
It's
eggs are the
always-
best too.
It's always good to have some chickens.
It
I
is.
got 3 dozen fresh eggs in there for my
No,
dad.
chickens is a pretty easy.
They're just
way to
nasty.
store-
That's the one thing. That's the one, which is always a pro
They're
and
really
con,
not
but
that. If you curate them
Yeah.
good,
Take care of them.
take care of them, give them good habitat, they're really not that nasty. And it's really, you want to, if you're on a small scale, you want to have just like one rooster and then a
Yeah.
bunch of hens.
Dude.
Because the roosters are really the nasty ones.
And they're the assholes, man. We had
Yeah.
a rooster. That thing would attack us like crazy.
Yes,
No,
we had
they
ones when I was
fight.
younger.
They're funny.
We always did 10, 15 hens and just one
Okay.
rooster.
yeah.
And ours were free roaming. We had when we were a kid, and
Yeah.
we just had a real nice coop.
Nice.
And they roosted in the trees. And if there was like a coyote coming around, they'd just go in the.
Yeah, they.
Dude, yeah,
Uh,
chickens. And then
No,
you
that's
can
nice.
with manure and compost,
Mhm. Oh, it's
you
good.
can real easily grow your own feed because you can grow your compost and then it gets the fly larva. You get the fly larva from the compost and you feed those chickens and you can.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, chickens are real easy, like off grid because that's what you do. You take your compost, put it in a fly larva house, and then the flies come in, lay their eggs in the compost, and then you sift them. Collect the little baby fly larva, feed them to the chickens. Great fucking chicken feed. They love it.
Hell yeah. It sounds like it's the way to go.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Matt Law just said, liberals be like, did you just assume my taint leak?
That's going to be...
That's hilarious.
That comment is on the screen right now in case anybody...
That's awesome. That's a good one.
Yeah, they do. They're trying to take away my taint.
I love that line too. Did you just like so? I was on a group message the other day with some guys at work, and I told one of the guys, "Hey, you're the man." I think he was going in to cover some overtime, and he was like, "Hey, man, did you just assume my gender?" Like it's like I like that's the joke now.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
No, it's not a joke.
And
Just
so
assume my
y'all know,
pronouns.
not to bring up stand-ups again, but Andrew Schultz by chance.
Yes.
He's got a great take. He went on Logan Paul's podcast, and so Jeffree Star, I don't know who that is. So Logan Paul and his co-hosts were like scared to say, because they couldn't think about it, he claims like to be a man or a woman. And Schultz is just like, well, what the fuck is he or she? Like he was getting all fired up, and they're like, they were scared to say something. He was getting on them. I need to find that take for y'all. But his point was like, why is it my fault for being mistaken? Like that's good on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you did a good job. Like if you want to be a chick,
Yeah,
I thought you were a chick.
Exactly.
You're not
like,
a chick, so it's like, well,
yeah,
fuck.
if you did your makeup good and you look like a female and I say ma'am and you're actually a dude and you were supposed to be called dude,
Yeah.
like, no, that's on you.
It
Like,
cracked me up because he was like, all right, I'm going to assume everyone's gender real fast. He goes around the room, he goes, dude, chick, cat. And I was like, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, you fooled me. You did a good job.
It's a bunch of nonsense.
It is, man. Like, it's crazy that
they need to be sent to
get
fucking...
hurt.
I think every one of those people needs to be sent to front lines.
Yeah, I mean, they'll figure it out from there.
I call everybody dude,
right?
so like you're a
Fuck
dude,
them.
you're a dude.
Yeah, exactly.
And the OG gays, they don't want to deal with that, dude.
The OG gays.
There
are OG gays,
There
bro.
are
The
OG
ones that are just
gay.
like almost secretly gay almost.
Yeah, like the Freddie Mercury types.
Yeah.
Like the OG gay.
Yeah.
They're not secret about it, but
dude,
they're just...
I feel like everybody probably says about, I got a gay cousin and he's cool as shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they don't, but they don't fuck with that
One
shit.
of my best friends, like growing up and to this day, like he's gay and like he doesn't. Yeah, like if he can go hang out with his guy friends, he can come hang out with us. He can go anywhere, and he doesn't, and he's not gonna be like, why are you the way you are?
Exactly.
A lot of them are actually really offended because they put in a lot of work for a long time.
Exactly, and now
these goofy
very
kids
true.
are fucking it up for them because you used to get lynched for being like boy on boy gay. Now,
for sure.
But you know what? Like I said, send them to the front line. Stop sending Ukraine money. Send them these kids. Send them warm bodies.
That's how you figure it out right there.
That's what absolutely.
Dude,
yeah.
Speaking of that too, not to dip into that, but it's just crazy how people don't know that's going on. Like the whole Hunter Biden shit.
They don't want. Yeah, they don't want to know.
Look at the details and stuff, like how that money we've been sending. Which hey,
dude,
let's do the initial send. But why are we still fucking sending?
They don't want to.
I mean?
They don't want to know that.
And we're sending a stupid amount, like either with a B or like billion or trillion. It's some crazy amount. We're already in debt ourselves.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
That money we ain't sending them. Dude, that money is a wash.
Yeah.
Ukraine is a washing machine for money, and that you can send it money, and it comes out anonymously the other end for you to take.
Yeah,
that's
and
absolutely.
The thing is also with during all that Ukraine stuff is with our gas prices going up. So we have these strategic reserves. It's basically underground tanks that hold all of our oil and gas that are there for America when we have fucking doomsday or hurricanes, and we just keep pulling from that because we're shutting down pipelines that are sending us oil and gas.
We sent them our entire strategic reserve in javelins.
Yeah, we're.
I mean, we only have that's what they're gonna do. I mean, they're gonna do it. We can't do shit about it.
And the thing
I'm gonna get banned for talking about it, but whatever. I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck.
And it sucks that that's the case too. We brought up Steve will do it earlier and how easy it is for them to fucking just take people off platforms. Like Steve will do it can't be on YouTube just because he had a few vlogs with Donald Trump or just said some crazy shit.
Absolutely, dude.
There. And like the Nut Boys, they interviewed Trump last week, and I think that's crazy that Steve will do it couldn't be on the podcast because he's banned from YouTube. That's fucking, it's wild.
That is wild.
Absolutely, they're a bunch of
scary.
commies.
Yeah,
I think they're a bunch of communists is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because the communists do the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's how they act.
I just had, not to bring up one of your old clips again, I just had a visual from your last one where we're talking about the communists and you're like, big trucks, big tires, big women, America.
No, it was, big trucks, big women, Waffle House.
Waffle House. Yeah, Waffle House.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Hey, y'all have some trademarks I could do. We got the koozie one now. We've got that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
We gotta
God,
get
why
on.
haven't I turned that into a shirt?
That would have been a good shirt. Or that would.
Dude,
No,
I'll
it
buy that
will
shirt.
be.
I'll buy 10 of those shirts.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, I should just go back and look at my old my Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, whatever good tweet I did.
You were a good. So there's few people. There's like a group of people that are good. What do you call them? Tweeters. Tweeters.
Like just text people.
Well, like they
140
post
characters.
random shit. Like you, Sean. He's a good tweeter.
Yeah.
I
His
love
buddy
Twitter.
Lane Shively. He would post random. And it's always guys you wouldn't expect to post random funny shit.
It's like witty, like
Yes,
dumb
very
shit.
witty.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Did you see the post he made the other day? It was talking about like my water cup or something.
Which
He like forgot words, and I put, "Bro, what?" I know what he meant, but like,
it's like, I get what you're saying, but
yeah, because he just types every single thing he posts, except for a post today, actually. I literally am like, do you read before you press post? Because
No.
he forgets words, he spells things wrong.
feel that.
Sometimes it's a paragraph with no punctuation.
I feel
like,
that. I feel like the drafts is a good place. You type it up in your drafts, and then later on you go back and look. Oh, that'd be a good one.
yeah,
Post
no,
it.
but he just like types and goes. It's like
Got to get it out.
Yeah, for sure.
It's how the Lord. If it came out wrong, the Lord intended it.
It's
It's
Just take
all
it as
wrong.
it
if it was
comes.
meant to be, it was meant to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he'll like
Alright,
forget
alright,
whole
alright.
words though.
Yeah,
It's okay.
All right,
Why say
all right.
many word when
that's my
little
guy
word?
right there.
Yeah, that's not, all right. Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Yes, sir.
That's how you're expected to act.
Yeah, that's very true.
Dumb.
I'm not gonna say my word.
You know what I do enjoy though, like being like from Texas, because like you go somewhere else and meet people from out of town. They're like, "Oh, you're from Texas," and they just think you're like an alien.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that. So something funny. My good buddy Zach, he had his. I was his best man. We had his bachelor party. I took us to Lake Travis. Went to Austin. Went to Rainy Street because 6th Street's fucking trash now. I don't know if I've been down there recently, but
Austin's
Rainy Street. Yeah, no, Austin itself is unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Rainy Street. If you do go to Austin, Rainy Street's where it's at. But we were down there, and Austin just has turned into such a tourist spot. Everyone I met
gross.
down there was like either from Arizona or New York. It was like either East Coast or West Coast. But long story short, I had because I wear my cowboy hat with like anything. I almost wore it tonight, but I was like, I gotta put headphones on. But I love my
I
cowboy
know.
hat.
I'm sorry, dude.
Don't apologize. I like it. But so I had my cowboy hat on, and that was like the talk of the night with anybody that was not from Texas. It's like, oh my God! But eventually got to a point where people were just taking it and putting it on,
Taking pictures.
and that's
of
when it gets disrespectful. You don't take the cowboy hat out of nowhere,
Yeah, what?
especially when you're bald. I'm like, man, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
go.
hide this shit, man. But
Yeah, if somebody touches it, he'd be like, "Hey, we gotta go fucking
yeah, hey brother,
take it out on the street, shoot it out."
you got soft hands, brother. Can't touch my hat.
Come on, that means we got a duel.
But I mean, long story short, I enjoyed like being known because we are Texans. We're respectful. Like I say yes, ma'am, yes, sir to everybody my other age. Sometimes they
too.
get offensive by it, but I'm like, one, I'm being respectful too. It's like part of my slang. Like I say it to people that are younger than me. Like yes, sir.
Hate it when
yes,
they get-
ma'am."
That's how you're raised, and
For
like
sure.
it's like embedded in us.
For sure. Yes,
when
it's part of my
people
language.
get offended when I say yes, ma'am, especially women, I'll just say, "Shut the fuck up and take the compliment."
Exactly.
Are you
Especially-
offended
Well,
now?
I think it's like an age thing. They feel like they're old if you tell them yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I've never honestly. Pretty girls,
Yeah.
they like being called
Yeah.
ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
I really only get that from ugly fat chicks. Like you'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." They'd be like, "I'm not that old." I'm like, "You fat bitch, just take the compliment." Because pretty
it and
girls,
go.
you call a pretty girl ma'am, they'll all love it. I've
Yeah.
never, heard, that's what I'm saying. But it's, I'm not ma'am.
calls
Shut
me-
up, you stupid.
It calls me Megatron. First of all.
Yeah,
Doesn't call me ma'am.
The dominant. Well, you said
The
like the
dominator.
first
Hell
like
yeah. Hey, the
40
women are
minutes we
always
met.
Hey, they're the leader of the coop, man. That's for
Not
sure.
mine. No, mine is fully subjugated. I like it.
Excuse
Absolutely.
you.
But no, so back to Austin.
Yeah, finish your story.
Austin's trash,
It's
bro.
trash, but I enjoyed like being. Oh, you're from Texas? Oh, like just wanting to hear all about it. Like they think we're just like something special. But
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Can't
being.
you ride your horse to school?
I'm probably too prideful. I love being from Huffman. I love being from Texas.
I hate
I
it.
like the small town. Like I don't know.
I hate it because they think I'm like supposed to be cowboy hat, But I'm like, I'm from fucking Houston. Like,
That's the thing about Houston. We're fucking.
Yeah, I was like,
you got a little bit of
It's a
everybody.
melting pot.
for
sure.
slab bangers, you know,
man.
banging slab, banging screw, sauce that bitch
Dude,
down.
yeah. I love being
Chalk
from
is
Houston
great.
too.
Yeah, especially
Houston rap is
it's the best.
dude. Do you know how the rodeo had the Bun B takeover?
Yes.
I went last year to it. We had a group that went. Ended up being a fucking great time.
I've heard that's like the
Of
best one to go
course,
to.
Bro, they had like everyone there. It was Slim Thug, Paul Wall, like your main ones. I almost said Fat Pat, but he passed away. I think they were doing some Fat Pat tribute
Pat,
or something. But they were playing all their music. It was pretty.
I bet that was awesome.
It was sweet. It was cool.
Of course.
I went to the rodeo way too much last year. I went to like 4 shows.
This is the first year I don't think I've ever gone.
You can go to
I
a
went
single show.
I went to Kenny Chesney just because he's a bucket list
I
show.
would go see Kenny Chesney.
Because that's back to 2000s country. I was like, I gotta see him.
Kenny Chesney.
I know he's a little different.
No, I
category.
like
No,
Kenny
I love
Chesney.
it.
I
Like-
fucking love Kenny.
Yeah, how do you not like
I
every
love
Kenny
Kenny.
Chesney song that you listen to? You just like feel good. You want
Yes.
to have a margarita in
On
the
the beach.
sand on the beach. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I got worried because a buddy of mine, he went to one of his shows before, like recently, and he said, "Man, he's playing all of his new shit." I'm like, "Man, he better not play his new shit." And
Yeah.
I don't hear
I guess he
that.
knew he was at the rodeo, so he played all the good
hits.
stuff, you know. Sit right here and have another beer in Mexico. Love that
Yeah.
one.
I'll just sit right here and have another beer in Mexico. Oh,
Dude.
yes, dude. Let's go to the beach.
Get your
bro.
passport so
Hey,
I can go to Mexico.
I'm
the
gonna
passport.
shout Brent and Cody are going to Mexico in like 2 weeks just together, like a bromance
A
honeymoon.
bromance.
I'm like looking forward to
That's
like the
fun.
stories.
Oh,
We're going to
gonna-
Cancun. I kept sending them like music for the
They're just gonna
like a
sit
mini
right
playlist,
there
I
and
guess.
have another beer in Mexico.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Like that's your best friend, basically.
know.
Dude,
right?
and the
Yeah.
lick to 5 o'clock somewhere. Did he?
Ooh.
Is he
Oh, that's
did-
Alan. I think.
That's Alan.
Or no, yeah,
Alan
that's Alan.
Jackson.
That's Alan.
It's not Kenny.
He's
Oh,
but he's
man.
got one. He's got one Uncle Cracker. Kenny Chesney does. It's
Yeah.
fucking solid.
What is it? I know.
I was almost gonna say Follow Me, but that's Uncle
When the
Cracker. So
sun
when the sun goes
goes
down,
down.
yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's
Yes.
good music.
Been to a lot of
Uncle
redneck
Cracker's
parties.
hotter
Yes.
when the sun goes down.
Been a lot of field parties with that.
With that going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know there's a Project X party going to Crosby? You remember that back in the day? Like, we're having a Project X party.
are you
Yes,
saying there's
Ranch-
another one coming?
We saw it on TikTok, and it was like, yeah, it's like in May.
Oh, I seen it too.
Is it like all
or
of
I
our
seen an
generation?
old one.
I think so. I think it's, it's just that's gonna be a shit show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, either someone's gonna get shot or the cops are gonna
Like
come.
if it's getting that big to where just we're finding out, like
Yeah.
I think it was some TikTok. It's like a pool party. It said like it literally was nostalgia because it was like the whole neon.
But it was like a
lettering,
nice
Project X party.
advertisement.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it blew up on TikTok. But
I
Yeah.
think I saw that
yeah, I
actually.
think it's going on. I mean, I won't be in attendance, but I'm definitely.
Yeah,
I'm sure
no.
we'll hear some stories.
I think it's the show you're talking about that I saw. It was a few months ago, but I guess they've been.
Yeah, it got some.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get shot.
That's how I met a lot of Huffman people.
I know that was a Huffman thing,
I
man, because
went-
it was dating back
Ragers.
road.
Rock-
Yep.
I wasn't really involved. I was kind of probably too young at the time, but I just being the little brother, I was always in the loop. You know, I'm
I
sure
went-
they were in
Yeah.
attendance.
We
but-
were far. We were country enough to do that,
Yeah.
but city enough to have enough people.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's it's a
Well, it was
perfectly
like
said statement.
Liberty County came. It wasn't like,
Mhm.
Huffman or Liberty or Dayton. It was like
Yeah.
Liberty County.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Little
all.
mixture of
But with
everybody.
Huffman, it was like
I did one
sometimes
at
it'd just be too many because the Tosita kids would come.
Yeah.
And it would be like just too much, and
Yeah.
somebody gets stabbed.
Yeah.
Or,
It's always the not to harp on. It's always the Atascocita kids, man. I'll
Oh,
say
yeah,
it.
some
It's
Italian
always
boys.
yeah,
I'm
some
ruining it.
dirty Tasita kid would come and stab one of us, and
Yeah.
party was ruined. We're all having a good time in the cake stand.
Wait, I remember the
Just come
best.
stab one of us.
Some little e-boy from a Tuscaloosa with a white hoodie, like,
And
those-
it's July.
Yeah,
with
it's hot as
gauges
fuck
in.
outside, guys. Come on.
He's
Oh,
like,
man.
and the Tuscaloosa kids were always the drug dealers,
Mhm.
right?
The bad
Yes,
ones.
the bad one.
Like not even a good drug dealer. Just
And
the
then
bad
Yeah,
the
exactly.
chicks that came with them were, dude, I'm gonna get so much heat for saying this, talking this shit. I love all my friends from Tuscaloosa. I love y'all
I know,
now.
same here. I've got plenty of friends.
But
from
back,
there, but
I'm sure these people now are probably locked up, so don't worry.
and they probably say the same about us. That's just
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, they
you
do.
know?
Yeah.
They say we were all a bunch of hillbillies.
Yeah, that's just part of it.
Yeah.
Which I
Um,
like being called a hillbilly. So
Yeah, I
bring it
don't-
on.
I
Yeah,
think
some little e-boy at Tuscaloosa with like little baggies. Hey, man,
Yeah.
you want this gas, bro?
fire.
Yo,
Exactly,
This
dude.
shit's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, dude.
And imagine like getting older and realizing like if I ever did that, I'd be like, what the fuck was I doing?
I
down there? But I think
know.
they're like you said, they're probably still in that phase. You know, what I
They're
mean?
dumb as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I have kids, 18-year-old kids that come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, bro, can I?" I'd be like, "We kick it off, or they like me, and they want to get in, save my shit."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, man." I'd be like, "Cool, yeah, we'll get together." And he'd be like, "Can I have your Snapchat?" And I've told a bunch of them, like, "You get my motherfucking phone number, you bitch.
Yeah.
Don't ever ask me for my motherfucking Snapchat."
People are scared to talk on the phone too. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Or
it gives them
text even.
it gives them absolutely anxiety.
That's why they go to the Snapchat.
Yeah. 'Cause
Anxiety.
Let me send you a message. It'll disappear.
It'll disappear,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, the females are the worst, dude. Like, let's get
Yeah.
snaps first. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it became Snapchat's almost like a dating thing now too.
that's all it is.
Yeah, I love Snapchat. It's scary because it's been like around for so long now. I've had the same account,
Me
and
too.
I don't really look at the stuff like you have points.
Yeah.
But I've had my same one since like 8th grade.
No,
It's got a
all
stupid
the
amount of
apps
Me too.
have one single purpose. And actually, if you're on the apps trying to make it, as soon as you learn them, you'll be better off for it,
There you
what
go.
they do. And
Yeah.
Snapchat is your phone number.
Yep.
Instagram is your resume.
Yeah, that's true. Facebook's like
Twitter, Twitter's out.
Yeah, there's no
Dialogue.
filter with Twitter though.
Yeah.
I see crazy shit on Twitter. Bro.
TikTok is entertainment, and Facebook is for old people.
Yes, like what's the
LinkedIn
meme?
business.
Yeah, it's like you got someone's Facebook and their Instagram. It's like Facebook is the family style, like Mr.
Yeah.
Clean, and their Instagram or Twitter's just fucking wild. It's
It
like,
falls to the wall. Yeah.
But now
Facebook's-
it's like Instagram's clean, and
It is.
their TikTok is where it's
TikTok and Twitter. I feel like Twitter for me because I mentioned I got off of TikTok. I need to get back on, but that's,
Twitter's pretty good now. I like it because I can say whatever the fuck
That's
I
where I
want.
go
what I'm
to get
saying.
my
I like
news.
Twitter. Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I love Twitter because I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and I see some wild shit on Twitter.
Thanks,
I'm
Elon.
probably gonna get canceled for tweets one day, but I don't
I don't know.
care.
Elon will
Dude.
bring you back.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
I will say,
Hey, I'm on Twitter. Y'all
Elon's-
follow me on Twitter.
Fine.
I post daily on Twitter. I really do.
Yeah.
yeah.
I try to like your stuff on there.
I'm gonna.
Can
Can I go
we
pee?
Try.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty weak.
Nah, yeah.
What? Your
Dude,
flow?
No. My number's on TikTok or Twitter, but I'm gonna go. I was thinking about going live on LinkedIn.
Dude. Hell yeah.
Every time he's like, follow me on TikTok. I'm like, follow me on LinkedIn.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be on LinkedIn.
Offer me a job.
I need to get it. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't need. I was gonna say I need to get LinkedIn, but I'm luckily employed for 4 years now, so I guess I don't need one. But LinkedIn, I feel like it's a funny place.
Weird.
How about Craigslist? Is that still a thing?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
I feel like Marketplace took over that.
Yeah, and like OfferUp and
Yeah.
But yeah, Marketplace for sure.
If you you know what I get on? I get on Poshmark.
I do
I
too.
find some random shit on Poshmark that I'm like,
Some of my I wear a bunch of most. I feel like a fraud, even saying this. Most of my shirts that I wear are from shows that I've been to or bands that I've seen.
that's cool.
But there's a select few of shirts that I wear that I get the most compliments on, and they're like, "Oh, sweet shirt." I was like, Poshmark.
Hey, I'll
And
go
Goodwill.
even. I'll go. I was gonna say I'll get the thrift shops. My mom, she's
Yes.
still every now and again. So she calls it. Even when we were growing up, she calls it the treasure shop.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, she'll randomly because she goes because now it's kind of like a fun thing to do. And it's a thing like people go find
Yeah.
random shit.
People make a living. from
And
doing that.
she'll text me around again. Hey, I found you a shirt at the treasure shop for $4. I'll bring it to you. Or she got me a Vineyard Vines bathing suit. It's like $80 because Vineyard Vines ain't cheap.
It's expensive.
She got it for like $6, and they're like, I love it. So every now and again, I used to be like, Mom, you're not gonna buy me nothing. But now I'm like, well, she'll text me. I'm like, hey, yeah,
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
finding the cool shit like Tommy Bahama. Like she's finding a
Yeah.
bunch of summer stuff from right now. And she goes to the treasure shop, and I've got no shame in the game.
Absolutely. I
'Cause if I
love
didn't-
it. I
yeah.
prefer it.
And if I didn't tell anybody that it was from the
They'd
treasure
never
shop, they would never know.
More than half of Dalton's shirts that he wears on stage,
Mm-hmm.
Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
And he, at first, I thought he didn't like, I would take the tag, it didn't really have a tag. It'd be
Yeah.
a color thing.
Yeah.
I would take them
Sticker.
out and be like, hey, I got you all these shirts. I already washed them.
Yeah.
Just so they would get worn in a little bit. And I wouldn't tell them they were from Goodwill.
Mhm.
And finally, he's like, where'd you get this shirt? It was like, Goodwill. He's like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But at first, he told me he didn't like Goodwill, but he doesn't like going to Goodwill.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be seen there, but
Yeah.
that's why I kind of enjoy Mom finding the treasure shop stuff for me because I didn't go. But
But I like going by myself because I can
Yes.
take my time
Yes.
and look.
Guys, I got a surprise for this podcast. just now.
I'm
You ready?
excited. Yes, come on.
You guys are gonna really love it.
feel
I already
special.
saw it.
Oh,
It's a
oh no!
Bud Light.
No.
What is that,
Sir.
dude?
Yes,
hey.
sir. See that right there?
Are we getting low on Miller?
Yes. Miller.
No.
I'm a Bud Light kind of guy, everyone. Yes, sir.
I'm surprised it ain't the rainbow can.
I don't have that edition.
I've never seen one.
I just saw the
Do they
pictures.
sell them in Texas?
I doubt it.
Look, they sound a little different. You ready?
Oh, let's see it.
All right.
Real high pitch.
Did you hear that?
Oh my god.
It's like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
You gotta clip that for sure.
You ready?
I've been seeing some of those. It
Here
was
we
like
go. This is it. Ice cold Bud Light, one of my favorite beers.
ice cold Bud Latte.
Yeah, you're a bunch of misogynists, transphobes. If you don't drink Bud Light, you're a trans.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
I had to slurp
Stop.
it too.
Hey guys, today what's up?
Yes, I fucking love it.
I stuck tampons in my butt just to be a girl.
Stop it.
I love Bud Light.
There it is.
Hold on. I'm sorry, my hair looks bad, bitches.
Wait,
Sorry.
I got one too.
Oh god.
You want a Bud Light?
No, not Bud Light.
Slay.
the
Slay.
Yeah, he's gonna be the counterpart.
You ready?
He's the
Ooh, is that a Miller Light?
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
You got soft hands, brother.
I was waiting on it. I knew it was
I
coming.
work 88 hours a goddamn day.
You've got soft hands, brother.
Ooh.
You've got soft hands.
No, you should say I've got soft hands.
Nothing beats a cold, refreshing Bud Light. Slay, bitches.
And I kind of feel bad. Hey, I will say this. I was at a last Thursday.
It tastes like ass.
I went and played cornhole with Logan, and we were at some tournament, and we got some. It's a buddy of ours I've known for a long time. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, I really don't care if you drink Bud Light. Like we said earlier, like,
Yeah.
if somebody here has a mask on, I'm not going to give a shit.
Yeah.
Bud Light, I don't care. But our buddy been drinking Bud Light since like 2010. I went straight to him, and I was like, man, I hate to hear what's going on with your beer, man. He's like, and he said it right. He's like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep drinking it. I was like,
Yeah.
yep, you know what? That's how it should be.
Yeah,
Trans.
because I've seen people now that are like, who have, or I've seen like TikToks of guys that have drank it their entire life, like these big burly guys, and they're like, I'll never buy Bud Light again. I was like, well, you're just making a spectacle out of it. Like,
Exactly.
just
You're
keep
making it
drinking
too big, you know?
Yeah.
We're here for just a heart, like, joke about
Here's
it. Like,
my mental
Yeah.
process. When Bud Light got the transgender person to sponsor them, I went, yes, this is going to be awesome.
yeah, you saw what was going to come after
And
it.
Yes.
then when all the rednecks were like getting mad about Bud Light, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, there's guys that are actually pissed off. I mean,
And
there's a whole, crew
Yeah,
that are
which
pissed off.
was awesome for me as entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
And then now the guys who want to keep drinking it
yeah.
and defending it,
Swallowing their
that's
pride.
awesome entertainment. So
Yeah.
it's just great. I
'Cause-
love.
Because I like to, like, put myself in other people's shoes. Because you never know. I live my life that you never know what someone's going through till you walk in their shoes, right?
Right.
So I had to think about, like, if Miller Lite did that, I'd be like, fuck. Would I keep drinking Miller Lite?
Fuck no. I'd
wouldn't?
drink Bud Light. I'd be drinking. Look, I'm
Something
not
different.
drinking it now. I support LBCQ plus T things. Look at that.
LVZTYW, whatever it is.
Yeah.
man.
LMNOP.
WEF.
But,
I'm part. I support the World Economic Forum.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Klaus Schwab, please. I want to eat the crickets.
You gotta branch out, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah.
But so I think I would still, because I'm just stuck with Miller Lite. And my dad hates this joke, but I always get asked, 'cause I've been drinking Miller Lite for a long time. And my dad, which he ain't in no trouble, but when I get asked why I drink Miller Lite, I say it's because of what my dad bought me in high school. that's
Yeah.
all. That's all he drinks.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I
The
think
same.
my
That's what
first,
that's what
like,
we share.
I think Bud Light was my first drink.
I drink Miller Lite because I used to work with a crane operator who drank it.
Yeah,
and
sounds about right.
He'd come to
You
work.
got soft hands, but we drink Miller Lite.
That's literally exactly how he talked. He said,
It's a nice filter. They double filter it in the Indiana. I'm playing. That's the only thing I'll drink.
It's a fine pilsner.
yeah, we'd call him out on like Saturday.
It's a wheat.
Dude, we would call this dude out on Saturday for like a shutdown or some shit would fuck up. And we'd be like, fuck, we need the crane operator. Call this motherfucker at 12 in the afternoon.
Drunk as fuck.
In the middle of the day, and we'd be like, "Hey man, how many drinks you had?" He'd be like, "I'm on number 5 right now," and we'd be like, "Can you stop?
nothing.
Can you stop? I'm coming to work." And be like, "I'll put my last one down right now, and I'll be there in an hour."
Hey, that's a man's man right there.
Yeah, I'm a fucking.
I know a few of those.
Sounds like a crane operator.
Crane would be
actually.
just going.
But dude, that's what scares me about, like, which I'm fortunate enough, which I'm technically on call sometimes, but we don't get called out very much. That's what scares me about on call, because for me, if I'm off, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a beverage. When I'm off, I want to be off. And that's what, like, imagine being hammered drunk, just works calling, like, hey, we need you to come in and work on this. Like,
I'm either gonna be drunk or I'm gonna be
Yeah.
hung the fuck over.
One of the two.
Like,
But yeah, I'm fortunate that doesn't happen very much. I mean, when I'm off, I'm off. But
yeah.
that's what's scary about
I
on
work
call.
24/7. I'm always on call, brother.
I'm on when I'm not on. I'm
Yeah.
sleeping, I'm on the clock.
Yeah, I don't ever not work. When I'm sleeping, I'm working.
Wait, you sleep? Shit. It's like
Fuck.
week.
Fuck, I don't sleep. I don't fucking sleep. I ain't slept since 1972 at Willie Nelson on the lawn.
I don't mean to be I'm not going to be that guy, but dude, my sleep schedule is so fucked from
I bet it is.
I bet.
dude.
When I worked nights, like,
Oh,
or
man.
I worked days and nights, but I was so screwed up.
But the thing is, I love shift work because, like, one, I get a week off once a month, so it's hard to beat that. But when you work overtime during that shift work, it can fuck you up. Because I was almost supposed to work tonight. I would have got off Tuesday morning, would have been off Tuesday, I guess, in a sense, and I would have came back Wednesday night, would have got off tomorrow morning, went back on days Friday. That just sounds crazy.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, and
I'm assuming you work
transition over-
DuPont.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're familiar.
Yeah.
But so DuPont schedule. You got a soft hands, but I worked at DuPont.
I worked at
That tying that pipe. Some of the shit they be saying kind of get a little gay too.
Dude.
Like I put my hands around that big old pipe, and mounted that bitch. I'm
Hey,
like, whoa, dog.
I got
Wait, what pipe we talking about here, man?
bro.
Come on now.
Bubba at work. He started out as a crane operator, and now he's just a sales manager.
Yeah.
He was talking about this guy, and they were telling us the story, and they were on a job a long time ago, and this guy was just starting out in the industry, and he was like, "Can you tell me a story about that big crane?"
They get fired up on the
He
crane.
loves he gets awesome from
Hey,
cranes.
what's
And so
that max capacity on that thing?
yeah,
Hey,
Bubba would be like, "Yeah, well, we took the 1750 out, and we were doing this. We had the luffer and the jib." And he's like,
Tell me
"Tell
about
me more." Like literally, Bubba said this guy was like
he was
getting
turned
off
on, huh?
to these cranes. He was like, "Tell me another one of those
tell
big
me-
crane stories."
Tell me the max load.
Seriously.
What's that max load,
So
baby?
now it's like a
crazy.
joke. Like when Bubba he
love
came in
it.
there today, and I was like, "Bubba, tell me about that crane."
Yeah, you look like a man who can handle a crane.
I will say them crane operators, they make some money, and sometimes like when we call them out, like for some of our jobs, it takes a minute to prep, and they'll get there like 8 o'clock, and the job's not ready for them to get in the crane and start doing shit by like noon. So they're sitting there for 4 hours making, great money,
chilling.
and then they're just
yeah.
almost like on a video game. Like there's a lot going on because it is heavy shit over live piping. Like if something fucks up, it's bad. But for the most part, a lot of those guys take care of business, but they get paid all that money to do like an hour of work, but then also charge like 12 hours because they were there on our time.
Yeah, it's like we charge after the first 8 hours, it's overtime, but it's a 10-hour
Yeah.
minimum work day.
Yeah.
So you
Don't say any
always
number-
get paid
don't say
2
any-
hours.
Don't say any
overtime.
numbers.
No. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
after the first 8 hours, you get charged overtime. Like our guys get overtime.
Don't even.
And
I wouldn't
at
even
10
say that.
10
but-
hours is our minimum. It's on our proposal. It literally says
Yeah,
that.
Is it on the
Probably out
website?
there.
If it's not on the website, don't say it.
If it's not on there,
Yeah, if it's not on the
I literally
website.
wrote the proposal today. That's like 10-hour minimum
yeah,
after the first 8, 2 hours OT.
I'm gonna get a
love it.
subpoena for some rich asshole in China. Because I know your company's owned by the Chinese.
We
Speaking
are
of
Dutch
China,
owned.
my man, old Donald Trump. I love the
45?
45.
Oh,
but,
45.
Just YouTube Donald Trump China. There's a whole
Oh,
like,
yeah, just him
a
China.
clip where it's just him China.
That's my favorite,
I
yeah.
love China.
When all that was going on, when it first happened, we would always walk around and be like, China.
I love it. Dude, that dude can trademark anything.
Dude, I heard the other day from somebody that I got a lot of haters because I played the Trump rally. I didn't even realize.
Damn, that's crazy. That's like a thing now. Like you
got hired
support
to do
someone.
Well, it was a while ago.
The
That's
thing
why I'm
is,
like,
it's like-
damn, I didn't know they still cared.
It's so one-sided. Like, cause like if I was sitting with the Joe Biden supporter and he's cool as shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. That's how it was. Remember,
Yeah.
it was at a time it was inappropriate to ask who you voted for.
Yeah.
At
I
a
never
time.
met a Joe Biden supporter.
You got a good circle, Dalton.
Yeah, I've only met people who hated Trump enough to vote for Joe. I never met anybody.
You just hit the head of the
Yeah,
nail.
I never met
They
anybody
hated
that.
Trump enough that they were going to take.
Yeah, but that's
what we got now.
that's a weak option.
But you're right. Like, there used to be a time where it was like,
Yeah.
you don't ask a woman their age and you don't ask your
Yes.
political affiliation.
Exactly. It was rude to get into.
Yeah.
Like my mom always taught me, don't talk when you're drinking, especially religion, politics.
Yeah.
And there was one more, but I can't think. But those are probably the main two. It's like
definitely religion.
But me as a troll, I like it. I just say.
Well, the thing is, too, we all three know our affiliations. So when you get together, we're able to talk about
When
it.
people ask me shit like that, I just say the opposite. I say whatever is going to make them the most mad. If it's a liberal, I tell them a Trump supporter. And if it is a Trump supporter, I'll just. Yeah, dude.
I'm registered as the Whig Party.
Oh,
Yeah, I usually tell them I'm like an anarchist or something.
Yeah.
I'm an independent.
Dude, I'm kind of glad that, like, I shouldn't say glad, because I want to see America do well, but, like, when Biden came in, all the, like, just the comedy shit he does, like, when he goes off rambling about...
And that he can't make sense
can't make sense, or falling upstairs. I'm
Dude,
like,
it's so great.
I'm like, this is who y'all...
Yeah, you did this,
So
America.
great. Bro, I love to see Joe Biden just...
Be Joe Biden.
I kind of feel bad for the dude.
I do too.
Like,
Because it's not him running it. You know
it's
that.
not. Yeah, he's a puppet. He's a puppet. Yeah.
And the poor guy's the one that's taking all the heat.
I know.
He's
a dumb. He's a piece of shit.
He's too old. They gotta put a limit. That's the other thing I think.
He's a racist, bro. Fuck Joe Biden.
He really is.
Joe Biden is a racist and a war criminal, and he's got a crackhead son. Joe Biden is trash.
Here's the thing too. So like, if Trump Jr., which I follow, I love. He actually posts funny fucking memes. If if Trump Jr. did anything that Hunter Biden's doing, it would be gaslighted out there for the world to see. And Hunter Biden's over here with a crack pipe and strippers.
Absolutely. If Donald Trump or Jr. had pictures of him smoking crack, he'd be on the front page every day.
CNN Central.
Yeah, throw him under the prison, basically.
Yeah, they don't care. No, they're
all Tucker Carlson fans. By chance, y'all need to watch some.
A little bit.
He can be a little extreme too. But at first, I was like, "Oh, this guy's got to figure it out." But also, at the same time, all of the media, it's all under one. Fox, CNN, all of it. I think.
Yeah,
it's hard to trust.
I can't trust Tucker because he works for Fox.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. It's hard to trust any source nowadays.
He says some.
The only person on TV I trust is Frank Billingsley.
Frank Billingsley.
The weatherman.
Yep, the weatherman.
Yeah, the only person
and he's gay, I love him.
I trust me. Follow me for the. Yeah, there you go. That's how I
trust Dalton Bonner.
Yeah, I'll give you the best news. I've been canceled and I'm broke as fuck now, so I ain't got nothing to lose.
Just throwing it all out there.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, don't say this because you're gonna. I'm like, I ain't got shit anyway. I don't give a fuck.
That's why I thought it was cool that you'll have me on because it was like, we don't have to have a filter. You know what I mean? I got nowhere to be, nowhere to go. We can say whatever that we want.
Run with it,
Yeah, and I'll say I'm not even afraid to get. I mean, I don't want to get banned, but it's like I'm not gonna be afraid.
Yeah, I don't want to get you banned. By the way, I'm following you in this one. I'm down to.
No, I'm not on TikTok, so I'm good.
That's
the other
only
ones
thing
don't
you get
care.
banned on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even really get on. I get on. Now the only time I get on TikTok Live is when I do my dance.
when you do your dance,
bro. I went on TikTok Live. Sunday.
Yeah.
I had a bucket on my head. Yeah, and I went on TikTok Live. It was at the end of the night. Yeah, and I had like 500 people in the live, and I was just going.
It was just going.
Hey, that's the content I'm here for, man.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this, I'm out. Bye. I went on TikTok Live for like 4 minutes. I'm gonna go. We'll go to the bar after this. And I'll get on TikTok Live. The best place to get on TikTok Live is at the bar. That's
for sure. Yeah. It's like it's just a good place to be online.
Yeah.
Because it's the most like random place I feel like to be. But most lives are somewhere like this, but let's switch it up.
Yeah. When we see like we'll be scrolling through like our TikToks or whatever, and we get a lot of the same stuff, obviously. We'll like there'll be someone doing something like I saw someone in a cow suit just dancing, and I was like, this person has 1.5K viewers right now.
I know it's like crazy the ones that get the views, and that's we talked about that earlier. Kind of like TikTok somehow, they really do have the algorithm figured out. Like because the way you said y'all see the same shit.
Yeah.
Same for like me and my brothers or me and a coworker. Like I'll send a TikTok and he's like, oh yeah, I saw that one. And it's like, how are we seeing the same stuff? But and it's all stuff around the same interest too. That's why the algorithm's so crazy. Yeah. But
there's so much content out there. Like you would think you'd never see the same thing twice, but it's not true. And then like I like the line dance TikToks, like dance halls.
Yeah.
It's like all these people line dancing.
They're just have a position live and people are just dancing.
Yeah, I love watching.
There's some random TikToks out there for sure. Random
lives. Some of mine. I can imagine if you come to some of my videos, I'm like, what the fuck?
But sometimes it's the most entertaining ones. Like you mentioned earlier, just setting up a camera and being casual, like not trying to put too much into it.
Yeah.
You know definitely not trying to put much into it. I've lived my entire life that way, and it seemed to work out.
Yes,
and sometimes, like, after a long day, I'm like, I just want to get on TikTok and not have to think or
Exactly.
read subtitles or anything. And I'm just going to sit there and
Just
watch a
kinda reset.
dumb live and
Yeah.
just let my brain do, like,
Yeah.
just something to look at.
Exactly.
You know?
It's funny, like, so funny thing about, like, brain reset. Y'all mentioned earlier, y'all went to Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
And y'all, how long did y'all stay for?
11 days.
Was it 11 days?
Damn.
That's a long time.
So those kind of trips, though, are such a brain reset. Is
think it's
that
11.
an accurate thing to say? Like, some kind of trip
Yeah.
where you go, you get back, and you're like, you just...
We were actually depressed when we got back.
I know, yeah, that's the, what's that, kind of like the Sunday scaries in a sense? Like,
Yeah.
my buddy's wedding was in Puerto Vallarta, and I remember, and it was a great trip. That's the thing, part of it too is, of course, it has to be a great trip. Nothing going wrong, everything going smooth, the wedding was great. And you get back, and you're like, you have that reset, but then you're like, shit, I'm back in the real
Reality.
world now.
Yeah.
No, the goal in life is to live like that all the time.
Yes, sir.
Do what you like. That's why I do this shit.
Yes, sir. And cheers to that. man.
Yeah, because
For sure.
I live long enough now. I guess I'm like, dude, I just want to do the shit I like.
Bro, you do you do what you love. That's like the goal in life. You know
Yeah,
what
I don't get paid
love what
for
I
it,
do.
but
I like it, but it pays the bills. But it's like obviously, like shift
not your
work is it's not my
passion.
passion. No,
Right.
But I
no,
love it.
yeah,
I
you got to
love it.
figure out. I mean,
It was
if
my
you-
lane, you know. Like my
Yeah.
dad. It sounds like a cliche. Probably every operator says, but my dad, he did it. Provided a comfortable life for us.
Yeah.
No,
Led me
mine
into that
was
path,
mine was an
and now I'm
electrician
pursuing it.
for his entire life, and
Your
I
dad?
did that. But I'm living proof that you don't have to.
Yeah, you're very right.
Because I did that. I was an electrician for a long time, worked in the plants.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just one day you got to find. The hardest thing is just finding a way to make money doing what you like.
Yes, that's. I will say I feel confident enough to say I am in that spot. Like I'm making money doing what I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
It's hard to
That's the
find.
hardest part.
Yeah,
That's
I got
literally
lucky.
the most difficult thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when, if you haven't done anything to start it,
Yeah.
looking up at what you like with me in music, like
Mhm.
how am I going to be in a band? Like how am I going to play
Dude, you're in
music?
3 bands now. I didn't think about
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
badass.
I was not in any.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but
when
then
did
it was
you-
just
When did you start playing in bands? Because I feel like you've always obviously. Did you start at a young age playing? Of course.
yeah. I played
Okay.
in bands when I was a teenager up till I was like 21.
Okay.
And then I worked at the plant for 6 years, and I never played at all except at open
During that
mics,
time. Yeah.
just because I was working so much. And then coincided joining with Mason at the same time. I got a different job that
Yeah.
was more flexible, and then that was it.
Made it work. Nice.
But it was just saying yes to everything.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's really
Yes.
yeah, really, that's how you do it. Is
For
just
sure.
say
Just doing
yes
it.
to everything. Yeah,
For sure, man.
Especially if you're broke, like you don't have enough money to say no. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't want to do it. It's gonna be weird. Or
Yeah.
this is not what I want.
Exactly.
Dalton used to look up ads on Craigslist of people
Oh,
who need a guitar
Craigslist.
player.
Yeah, I used to, dude. I've been,
That's kind
That's
of
awesome, though. It's
kinda
cool to
sketchy.
see where
I
you're
also-
at now, though.
but I
It's-
played with people that
that's the
either
best.
that I didn't pass the audition
Mhm.
or just played with them that I met off Craigslist that are like kind of famous now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I've seen them. Like what the fuck? Like
I like seeing everybody doing well.
like
I
the-
will say
Me
that.
too. I like seeing people
Like
succeed.
the local bands are picking up. You know, you, Mason, and old LB, Logan Beard's doing well. Everybody's
Yeah.
just doing good. And I was thinking about earlier on the way here. I was like, "Damn, Dalton, you're in 3 damn bands." 'Cause I feel like I've seen you play a lot, and I didn't think about how each time it's been a different band.
Yeah, it's always something.
I
different.
love that though, dude. That's cool.
I just love playing music.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I love playing music. It's one of my. That's why I don't really.
And I love live music, and
For
like I
sure.
always have. And I grew up like my brother and I both play the drums,
Oh,
and
really?
we grew
I didn't know
up
that.
like, and my mom and I played piano and I played violin for a
yeah.
little bit. And we grew up in a big music family. Like we
Yes,
just
ma'am.
have a passion for it. So like when I met him, I was like, this is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
And I don't really.
That's where it starts.
I don't
Yeah.
fuck with the acoustic stuff, so I gotta find bands to play with.
Dude, I'll actually bringing back Logan's podcast. He made a good point. It's like you got to have. I think he said some bass in the band. Like, so I'm a fan of some acoustic, of course, but like, yeah, seeing live music is a game changer. Having a little bit of bass or lead guitar there, you know.
Yeah, you gotta have at least the band.
Yeah, most
At
definitely.
least drums, guitar, and bass.
Gotta
Gotta
have the
have.
sprinkles.
Yeah,
I don't do acoustic. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Unless it was. I mean, even like Nirvana and Alice in Chains and
Ooh,
Pearl Jam
dude,
Unplugged,
Unplugged, yes, dude.
they
I
still
can-
had drums and bass.
They did. Yeah, you're very correct. I could get drunk and put on YouTube and watch that.
That's
what
what
me
I'm
and Brent do
saying, dude.
sometimes.
We
We'll
do
just
that
get drunk and just put unplug all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go
don't.
on and
Just one dude with an acoustic. It's like.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm at the bar, it's
Of
cool.
course,
I'm glad
yeah.
they're there.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
but I'm
important.
not. I'm definitely not buying a ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Promise you.
Yeah.
I ain't buying a ticket.
I think the only acoustic ticket I bought to go to the concert was that night at what music hall that I mentioned, because it was they couldn't do full band because it was like 200 people, but it was Co and Reed Southall just up there in a chair. It ended up being pretty cool, but yeah, it was kind of like it's the full band experience where it's at.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's more like a listening room at that point.
And all you little bitch ass lead singers that think you're the most important thing.
Exactly.
Remember that, dude.
Yes, it's
Because
band.
they treat us like shit, most of them.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I hate to hear that.
Treat us like hands.
Yeah.
They treat us the same way your foreman does.
Yeah.
Literally exactly
It's a good way to put it.
Because I've been both.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know,
Yeah.
I know when to call the kettle black. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not, but it's just like, I'm not a fucking hand.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was funny thinking about. I was like, I didn't even think about how many times, because I've seen you guys play. I love coming to y'all shows, and I was like, shit, I've seen Dalton like 3 different bands now.
Yeah.
Because you just like to play music, man.
I love it, dude. I like to play music that people like.
Yes. Oh
Which
yeah.
Which is mostly good time in music.
For sure.
I like to go see live music too. If he's not
Yeah.
playing, we're going.
That's good.
Like we love to support obviously everybody around here. Like we go see, we try to make it to see every band that
It's
is
playing.
around here. Yeah, and if we're not going to a bigger show, we're gonna go watch our local bands.
I try to beat everyone. I was telling him earlier, last weekend I was working nights on the 4 weeks in a month, 2 weekends I'm working, 2 weekends I'm off. The weekends I'm working is always when y'all are playing. Like I think Logan was at the Rustic, y'all are at O'Neill's. I was like, man, I love those because those are just good spots.
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Yes.
Gotta get that paycheck.
That's
Yes,
another
sir.
that's another bad thing too. Like I'll like text Mason and be like, hey, I bought concert tickets. Like we're gonna go see Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Please don't book anything.
Yeah.
Like because we love to go watch music
sure,
too. But
yeah.
like
Y'all been to
if
some
you
good
already
shows, huh?
do it. Oh yeah.
Been plenty.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even count how many concerts I've been to. Hundreds of concerts.
And you mentioned
We go to a lot now. We go to them all the time.
My phone's full of tickets right now.
Oh yeah, but you mentioned how y'all enjoy having people that are there for your music, for the lyrics. For me, it's I like seeing people I grew up with excelling and pursuing what they want to do, and you, Mason, Logan, everybody included, just taking off, doing good.
Yeah.
It's cool to
Yeah,
see.
absolutely.
We're blessed, man.
Yeah, we are blessed.
Really,
I am.
We're able to sit here and do a podcast and drink some beer on a Wednesday.
I know, dude.
On a
That's-
Wednesday,
It's
yeah.
cool.
It's every day's the weekend when you're doing what you like. I really
Exactly.
believe in that.
Yeah.
I really
Shift
do.
work, Saturday
Yeah.
night for me might be a Wednesday every now and again.
Right.
Hey, it's possible for anybody. If it's possible for me, it's possible for anyone. Because
That's a good attitude, I'll say. It really is.
It is, but I mean, it is. If I can do it, if the fact that I can do what I do now is anybody can.
Yeah.
It's just literally work.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing. Is just doing it every day.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like that probably is the hardest part, because I feel like there's some days which I'm glad, I wake up some days and I'm like, man, I'm just not in the mood today. And thankfully today I knew I was coming on. I was excited, so I was in a good mood. I'm like, all right, let's
The hardest part
down
about
to Celsius.
the
So it's
hardest
good to go.
the part about doing your own thing is that just the days I do tell people, especially that think I live some rock star life, which I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm broke as fuck. I just.
No, you're living the
But it's
normal life, but
I'm
you're pursuing what you want to do.
I'm especially most you get a Sunday is if you just work Sunday and Saturday. A lot of people, they'll just. Well, it's my weekend, and I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm gonna barbecue, sit at the house, watch TV. But
Cook
it's
a brisket.
when you work for yourself, it's every day. It's just because I mean, especially playing music, shows are on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Yeah.
So it's and then Monday.
Oh yeah, so you're 7 days a week, aren't you?
I work 7 days a week. I
Yeah.
really do work. Unless I'm sick, I work 7.
Because that's what I noticed with Logan too, because he clears land during the weeks and he's got his gigs on the weekend. I'm like, man, y'all.
Yeah.
But thankfully on the weekends you're doing what you love. So it's and you can drink beer at work. I think you made it.
That's right.
Well, you can do during the week because during the week I'm mostly doing podcasts and video editing and stuff. So it's but it's every day. I mean, it is. But I've been in the bucket truck at the plant before. So I'm I don't want to definitely don't want to. I would go back, but I don't want to.
Nah, I think you're on a good playing field, man. You're on the trajectory.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make things happen. And now you're on it. We're.
That's good, man. Thank y'all again for having me on, dude.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
enjoyed it.
I think we'll end it. I guess.
I think
Hey,
we're
don't let me cut it
2
off.
hours.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It didn't seem like it.
Really,
Oh.
3 of you. We talked for an hour.
I
And
know.
a half.
I was thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, because we were having a good conversation
That's what-
before. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
It happens
we
every
get in there.
time.
Yeah.
You started talking out there, and I was like, "Hey, this is good podcast material."
I know, right? And that's why when I first talked to you about when we were going to come on, I was like, hey, let me take you all to dinner. It's because margaritas. And I was like, wait, that might not be a good idea. Because we'll probably we'll go eat before, have margaritas, get tuned up, and probably have the best conversation.
Yeah, that's
so
the best.
Absolutely.
I'm glad now we can go to the bar afterwards and have a good time.
Well,
if
but
y'all are down still.
it's also real good a good reason to come back,
For sure. Yeah, that is too. Like,
which you
Looking
can definitely
forward
come
to it.
back whenever you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. For sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
Let's do it. Whatever y'all want to
I'm
do.
trying to go to Pete's Piano Bar.
Oh God,
That place is fun, I'll say.
Fuck
I've only
yeah.
been twice now, but
that's like
For-
one of my favorite places.
it's turned into a bachelorette party spot now, though.
Yes.
But I mean,
You're
saying
single dude,
I'm not saying a
though.
bad thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's a fun spot for
Yeah.
sure.
I love it because they always play good.
They do. Yeah,
Music,
those guys are always playing like just heaters, like fucking
Yeah.
what
And
we
they're
want to hear.
Great musicians. Like
Yeah.
one of the girls, I actually know her from school. She went to Barboursville. She's an incredible singer and musician, and like she kills it.
Yeah.
She'll get up there, she'll play the drums, she'll play the piano, she'll play the guitar, she'll sing, she
Hell
dances. Like, it's
So you play a
awesome.
little piano. We can open a little Huffman piece piano bar. We'll get.
Yeah.
I can do
Sit
them.
in.
Yeah, I
Chill.
can. I
Yeah.
love piano bar. I love the piano.
Me too.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up. Thank you all
Yeah.
listeners.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you everybody listen. Thank you. Please check out the Shopify store.
Yeah.
Please check the pet stuff I put up is pretty
Yes,
cool.
sir.
I do
Call it
like the
Dalton
pit
shit.
stuff.
I endorse it. Cason Rice endorsement.
Yeah,
There we
Logan
go.
Beard, thank you. All the
Jason
listeners.
Rice
LB.
endorsed.
Yeah, Case and Rice, and he's gonna have some stuff he's gonna be wearing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I need that sticker for sure.
Absolutely. All right, I love y'all. Hold on, let me turn the live off.
Yep.
I don't think nothing fucked up either.
You say that every one.
I'm
Perfect.
good, dude.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
I like to hear that.
The first couple podcasts, everything always fucked up all the time.
Really
Yes. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Bye.
perfect timing because I got to pee again. I mean, hey, dude, we got all these beers out here because we tore it down.
Damn, dude, I'm not even that drunk.
I know, right?
Oh, damn, we're still alive.
Oh, my bad.
Everybody, we're at home. We're staying.
Yes, we're not going nowhere. We're staying.
Yeah, I love
I'm staying. I'm having a sleepover.
Yeah.
Joe Biden. Joe Byron.
No.
Joe Byron. All right, we're all in. Dude, that was fun.
That was great, man. I enjoyed it.